The first footage, the first real footage of NBA 2K27. Today, people can post Community Day footage. Let's go. Say what's good when you guys are in here. Subscribe if you guys are in the YouTube stream. Jay, what's good? Coda, what's good? Guys, the embargo is in 2 minutes. So in 2 minutes, all the creators are going to be posting their videos. We'll be able to show all the footage. Racer, what's good? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Today's a big day. Today's a big day. Today we have gameplay. Play now. Learn 2K. Some My Team stuff. Rucker Park. Tomorrow we have the build stuff. Guys, I don't know if you saw, but you can make your own builds tomorrow. You don't even have to wait for the game to drop. And they're dropping the game 2 days early. I don't know if you guys saw. We're going to get into all that. FadeX, what's good? Extreme, what's good? J-Man, Chris, what's good? Mir, what's good? Junko, Dinosaur, Wizzy, Chris, After Hours, Coda, JR, what's good? Tony, Zay, let's go. Let's go, Evan. Y'all are popping out. Guys, 2K27 officially drops in a few days. Today, we got all the footage from Community Day dropping, except for the builds. The builds is going to be tomorrow, so y'all got to be in the stream tomorrow, too. I'm going to be live tomorrow morning, early. We're going to be doing long streams today, tomorrow, videos, all that. Tyga, what's good? And tomorrow, again, like I said, they're dropping an app. We're going to talk about it. 2K's dropping an app. You guys can make your builds on your phone before the game officially drops. So we got 1 minute before it's official and the footage can be shown. We got 1 minute. Oh, yeah. Also, I have messages, I think, pinned on Twitch and is there a message pinned on Twitch and YouTube? VC giveaway on my Instagram. VC giveaway on my Instagram. It's Solo YT. It's Solo YT. We got like 30 seconds before we go show this footage. Yeah, here's my Instagram, guys. DM me your age and your state. If you're not from the United States, just DM me your country. DM me your age and your state if you want to enter the 2K27 VC giveaway on Instagram. It's Solo YT. DM me your age and your state. All right, here we go. We got about 10 seconds. Guys, subscribe if you guys are in the YouTube stream. If you guys are new, drop a follow if you guys are in the Twitch stream. Soul underscore on Twitch. If you're in the TikTok, come through the Twitch. Soul underscore on Twitch. All right, let me get this set up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Any second. Should be like 3 seconds. Screens, what's good? Jimmy, what's good? Junko, Super, what's good? All right, it is officially 11 a.m. It is officially 11 a.m. Let's do it. 2K27. 2K27. I'm gonna hold on. Let me see what we got here. Guys, I have a bunch of footage. I figure we start with some videos though. I have a bunch of footage. I have a bunch of raw footage to go over, a bunch of gameplay, so. One second. Bro, these videos are not popping up. What build? Okay, wait, there it is, okay. All right, let's start with Jono's video.
NBA 2K27 gameplay breakdown, man. So I'm giving it to you a little bit more raw this year. We got the Rucker Park raw gameplay going on while we talk about things, and then I'm going to cut to specific clips of what we're talking about. So like when we talk about dunking, for example, I'm going to cut to some dunking clips so y'all can see it, but then instead of yapping around the same clips, I'm going to
let the meter
play. So
heard Kobe has the best SIGs.
Y'all get clips and y'all get raw gameplay, so you could kind of be your own judge.
Where'd you hear that?
You actually be able to see the game as opposed to, you know, sometimes clips can be misleading.
Guys, a lot of the moves.
So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. All I ask is
I don't want to talk over him.
Like, it takes 2 seconds and it's free. And let's get going. With pure green windows being smaller in NBA 2K27, it's going to be more important than ever to get the biggest green window jump shot for your specific build.
Bro, a lot of the moves that were good in 2K26 are not gonna be in 2K27, like the deep book breakdown, you know, KD go-to, stuff like that.
7 is shot contest, right? That
They basically took out a lot of the OP shit.
Play reveal, shot contests. And to my frustration, and I'm gonna be honest about this, we were not able to change our settings in Play Now, Rucker Park, 2KU, all the stuff the embargo lifted on right now today. While y'all are watching this, we could not change our settings. So we couldn't turn on shot feedback. We couldn't turn off our shot meter. We couldn't change any settings. The only thing we could do on the main menu is change the difficulty. So all of the gameplays you're going to see from me are on Hall of Fame. So when you see green windows for shots and dunks and layups,
that's important.
Or defense or whatever you're looking for as we go throughout this video, it's all on Hall of Fame.
The pro stick move shoot looks crazy.
Windows, that's probably because they were playing on lower difficulties.
Guys, rhythm shooting
the whole time so we could get a real read.
Rhythm shooting is like
but as I said,
not good.
Could not turn on shot feedback
from what I've seen,
which was really frustrating because the main thing I wanted to see after 2K26 was how is that new
it's not as good. It's not as good.
And everything that we talked about, how is that looking? But
I'm going back to button next year.
On the actual shot feedback,
yeah, like it's pretty balanced. I would say button's probably better.
The judge, I could sit here and tell you it felt better, it felt worse, this, that, and the third, but without the feedback, it's a lot of guessing games. The one thing I will tell you is that
Songs, what's good? Scott, what's good?
Versus passive hands up. The passive hands up, I felt like I was getting scored on anytime I tried to use it.
Nah, rhythm shooting was OP in 25.
Perimeter, anywhere
It's not really like 25 or
passive,
26.
With the right stick that Mike was talking about, it felt like
Dunking's looking pretty crazy. Dunking is looking pretty crazy. I feel like a lot you could take. There's a lot you could take away from the gameplay you're gonna see today when it comes to your builds. Although the build stuff's all tomorrow, so I can't really speak too much on that. But you'll be able to see the dunking's looking pretty crazy. Layups look crazy too. You said finishing's look. It might be a good finishing year. 2K always drops a patch though early and changes shit.
That
so
was something that I felt like it was a noticeable.
midi fades are always tough, bro. I feel like midi fades are always tough.
Felt like the contest on the aggressive hands up was much better than the passive hands up. So you know, again,
I did songs, but I'll talk about that. Tyrese Maxey 6. Okay, yeah.
What the actual,
y'all let me know. We'll check out all the different videos, people's breaking down all the stuff. I have a bunch of raw play now footage as well. So
smothered, light contest, heavy contest, all the things they showed in the news. Without having that on, it's tough to be
2K27 though. A few days away.
Disappointing because obviously I go into community day trying to get as much information for you guys as possible.
Turn Joe up.
And the main thing I wanted to see in the gameplay was the shot contest, but as I said, we could not see the shot contest in.
I feel like he's saying a whole lot of nothing right now.
2KU. We could not change our gameplay HUD, right? We couldn't take the meter off. We couldn't put on the shot contest feedback and all that. But tomorrow, the embargo lifts on the builder, my player gameplay, things
4
like
days.
that. In there, we could change the gameplay.
August
So in
26th.
there, you will be able to see contest, but obviously I'm not
August
allowed to
26th is when the game comes
on
out.
that side of the gameplay. I'm not allowed to show that side of the gameplay until tomorrow. So I'm only allowed to speak on the
I'm gonna have to skip.
in terms of shot throughs. I'm not gonna lie. I like this. You could do.
Okay, here we go.
I can talk about one of the new features, the step throughs. I'm not gonna lie. I like this. You could do it in the paint like that, like I just did with SGA, but you can also do it on the perimeter now, as Mike said. And you could do it any direction.
Oh, hell
left,
no.
right, forward, backwards.
Yo, post scorer's about to be back.
I ain't gonna lie. I like this. It's a creative way to get to a bucket.
Holy
It's
shit.
just another thing to add to
Yeah,
your
this is
bag.
wild. What do you guys think
How
about
effective
this?
it is
What do you guys think about
online,
this?
Person versus person and whatnot, and what people can come up with.
Hopefully
But
no cheaters can do this.
Just the way it looks.
Are we gonna see
and-
cheaters in
and
2K27?
The mechanics behind it, I feel like it's smooth. The way it works as you would think. It
Bro, that
should
shit looks
work.
like a travel.
Makes sense.
Just
These
looking
clips from
crazy.
2K are from my boy Joey 2K because I got a couple clips like the SGA one and stuff, but I didn't get as many as I wanted. So shout out to him for sending me these clips so y'all could see a little bit more here. But I really like the way things branch out. It's smooth.
Builder
It
stuff's
really
tomorrow.
does
Builder
look
stuff's
the way
tomorrow.
You would want it to, in my opinion. Like off the triple threat, whether
I
you're
already
doing,
see the vision.
the reverse spin,
Bro.
like, you know, he's doing it with Kobe because it is like really some Kobe, you know, some Kobe stuff. But it's just cool. I do really like this. A lot of times when they add new features,
How y'all
I
feel
kinda
about
like,
this?
Like the rat pass.
Yo,
last
Soup,
year, I'm
preach
just
the
like,
follow.
man, like, that's,
PTSD from
whatever.
old
But,
post
like,
scorers coming back.
Yes, like I could get down with this, and I think it's gonna be. Oh my God, we're still hooking from the 3-point
Oh,
line.
hell
Jeez,
no.
we are we're definitely going to see people utilizing this, and
I
I
have
think
not
people
really
that
seen that
master it,
shit.
it's going to be something crazy. Like, it's going to be a way that, like, I don't want to say bailout, because obviously it takes skill, you have to time it, but like it's going to be a way to
J-Bill.
get like a bailout
Hope they
bucket,
fix
like a last,
the
you
big
know,
man's
the defender plays
glitches. What
good
does that
D,
mean?
or they like over, you know, you're long running to the right.
They take
and
Patty
you
out,
pump fake a
please.
fade, and they overplay and they
I don't
jump
even
instead
know.
of just like waiting or Kobe jabbing like a lot of people would do last year. Now, like, you could branch back into a step through into a shot. And like the green windows on it felt like very greenable. So
I have
we'll see
some
how it feels
news
online
about
when
that,
you're playing against a
Nam
real person,
and
but I
Benny.
do think there's a real possibility.
Haven't gotten into that part
it
yet.
Actually, is effective in online gameplay, even if you're like a more competitive player. Like definitely in casual modes, it definitely, you know, rec and stuff. People are going to get down with that. But I think even like competitive players in Pro Am are going to utilize the step through a lot more than you know, a lot of other new features that have been added in throughout the years. Let's move on to dunking, meter dunking.
I think paint defense, I think blocking and stuff got better.
All the way through the gather, all the way to the finish, all the way through the full dunk, right? Yes, it does do that. I can confirm that, as you're going to see. All right here, Kobe driving on Steph, Euro.
You could see a lot with the community day and the early footage, but the game is always way different when you actually get on it. So
dunk.
I don't know.
Let's slow it down so you could see.
It's like you got to take this with a grain of salt.
The hoop, it starts small, then it even shrinks a little, but then once I go past them, it expands into a really big meter. But let's continue with dunking. Again, it felt
guys
like
dunking looking like it's about to be
height matters in terms of finishing.
looking like it's gonna be tough.
It's been like
I like the takeover remake. Yeah, there's a whole new takeover
like
system.
Giannis, for example, here's a play now clip with Giannis. He's an absolute monster.
Damn.
Now obviously it's Giannis, like his stats are cracked.
Interior finishers.
6'11" and all that, but
They about to go crazy or what?
It was definitely easier to dunk with like bigger slashers than smaller slashers. That's not to say smaller slashers couldn't dunk, but just, you know, I'm just comparing it to past 2Ks where definitely height mattered in terms of your green window on dunk meters. It's like that again. It's definitely
Bet songs. J2 was good.
Are going to be harder to stop than smaller dunkers. But let's continue.
Size matters when it comes to dunking.
With finishing in general, but since we're talking about dunking, I'll relate it to dunking. In past years, I felt like interior, it mattered, but it definitely wasn't like a necessity. A lot of power forwards or centers were going, you know, low interior, and like as long as you just got between the guy and the hoop, you know, you could stop them.
It's actually going to matter this year because the dunk meter actually works.
They would swing down out of the corner and stop the other team's center and shrink his dunk meter, even though, you know, it's a 6'4" guard with 25 interior and a 50 block, and the center's driving with, you know, really good finishing ratings. And it was just like, if you got there, you got there, and it didn't really matter the ratings. On this game, it felt way different trying to dunk on Wembanyama or Dennis Rodman or somebody with like really good interior, as opposed to like.
If you guys on the YouTube stream, you guys haven't, make sure to click the subscribe button.
Like,
900K soon.
Like, maybe because of that new wall-up badge, they're really
there's female mod players this year.
Really matter because they want people to use that wall-up badge. I'm not really sure, but typically,
yeah, Jay.
Dunk meter size was more about.
Yeah, if y'all got questions, let me know. Let me know.
But
you think 3 points are gonna matter? 3-pointers, like your rating?
The ratings were playing a bigger factor, and maybe that was because I was playing against the AI. And full transparency, I don't play against the AI very often. I pretty much do it once a year, and that's at Community Day. But we'll have to see when it's person on person. But for the most part, from what I felt playing the game, the Community Day version of the game, it felt like interior definitely had a big impact on how easy it was to finish on somebody or how difficult it was.
I think strength matters this year.
To go along with the other factors, of course.
Probably more, yeah.
Momentum,
strength,
angle,
interior, defense, and stuff to combat like the finishing.
It's impossible to stop somebody going to the basket. I mean, this is Tyrese Maxey stopping Michael Jordan going to the basket, and you know Tyrese is what 6'1" and low interior, low block, so it's not impossible. Obviously, your skill and the way that you play it and the angle you take and their timing of the jump.
But I also feel like Cat was right there, no?
But another thing I noticed with dunking, if somebody was just like
did Cat get a contest on this, or is it just all Maxey? I don't know.
So it's not impossible. Obviously, your skill and the way that you play it and the angle you take and all, and their timing of the jump and all that still matters. But another thing I noticed with dunking, if somebody was
KP was good, Dan was good,
and you were going downhill full speed at them, like you would put them in a poster.
How do badges work? I mean,
I feel like in
like
past
usual,
years, like
obviously with the builder and shit, like it's different.
You'd get a decent window if they were way under the hoop.
With the badge points and stuff, that's gonna be tomorrow.
A lot of times you would drive and like it would shrink your meter down all the way.
Inside or popper for twos.
Like, if they're standing under.
I feel like we can't really talk about builds too much tomorrow. Like I don't know, you know, but I mean, from the gameplay and shit,
You have a full head of steam. You know, you got
I
Michael
feel like
Jordan running at you full head of
finishers,
steam. You're in
insides,
trouble. You know what I mean? A lot
should
of
be
dudes
should
real
be
life would
way
just
more
bail out of
usable.
there and just, you know what I mean? I'm not getting put on a poster, but in 2K it was like your meter would shrink a lot of the times.
When are you playing
It was
2K27?
definitely a
Shit, like
noticeable
5
difference
days.
In terms of if they're just down there in the dead zone, you could just go up and boom on them. But again, like if Wemby was down in that dead zone, it felt like it would shrink. So I don't know. Maybe that's just because Wemby 7'4". Maybe it's the interior rating. There's a lot of unknowns. But overall, the dynamic dunk meter definitely worked.
Of course, lockdowns have a purpose.
It was shrinking back down.
Thoughts on their rep system?
Overall, dunking, in my opinion, it felt really good. Like, honestly, maybe.
Yeah, if you guys didn't see, there's 8 levels to each rep. So rookie has 1 to 8, starter 1 to 8, veteran 1 to 8, legend 1 to 8. So there's a shit ton of reps, but we don't know all the rewards and everything like that yet.
Because it's always a little different against the AIs. But
maybe we'll play a day early. I don't know.
On the topic of dunking, let's talk about standing dunks, kind of big man, paint scoring, post scoring, encapsulated all into one.
See, that's Wemby though. That's Wemby
We've seen a
though.
little bit of post scoring in this gameplay, like
Hopefully
trying
no
to
big
post
heads.
scores
Yeah, I
and
don't
stuff
really
with
love
Kobe
those.
And Jordan, LeBron. You'll probably see some more as the gameplay goes on. But now, besides Joey post hooking from the 3-point line for the second year in a row at Community Day,
What difficulty is this
step
though?
those are definitely something big men can utilize. But let's talk about paint match.
It looks like 2K23
right?
dunks.
Zone. Can you really?
I could see that. I could
this
see
is
that.
Bam mashing and contact meter dunking with the standing dunk. But just for perspective, that defender from the Knicks has a 50 block and a 50 interior. Now on the flip side of it, check out this clip. Giannis.
These
going against
big
Jason
finishers are
Tatum
looking
right here.
crazy.
Tatum's got 81 interior.
Okay.
And just walls up and takes Giannis out of a dunk and makes him miss the
Literally,
layup. Now this
that is
gameplay is
saying
from
that.
Joey 2K, so I think the difficulty he said was on like All-Star or Pro. So it's a lower difficulty than what I'm playing on. So like the green window size of like that layup was definitely bigger than it would have been on Hoff. But again, like check out.
Yeah,
this
the
is
dunk meter's
back-to-back
looking OP.
possessions
If you're
here.
gonna dunk, you have to use the
Joey's
meter
trying to
this
just
year. No more
rim
X
through
and
Tatum.
square button.
Tatum with 81 interior compared to that 50 we just saw for the guy in the Knicks. Like it's just a massive difference in terms of the animations you get. Like it's just an absolute stonewall as opposed to just like going through them and
2K23 dunk was
you know,
fun as hell. No,
getting
facts.
you know a push through and then your
So
meter
X-
growing
yeah.
because now you're at the rim wide
X
open.
and square is gonna be a layup
It
every
felt night
time.
and day difference in terms of players with
You
low
gotta use the
interior
stick to
versus high
dunk.
interior. We'll see when it's person on person. Obviously, like I said, take it with a grain of salt because
I'm gonna need 90 block, 85 interior to
but
not
it's
get
just
punched on.
what we felt, and it's not that like when somebody had high.
Yeah,
interior,
centers
it's
will probably be
absolutely
built
impossible to,
differently
like, finish on them
in terms of
balls.
like attributes.
Like I think there was actually a dunk earlier in this game where like Giannis was in the dead zone and I dunked on him with Kobe. So it's positioning and you know timing of the jump and all that still matters for sure. But the point of this is just talking
Good,
about
Travi.
meter dunking, driving, standing, paint mashing, and then also interior defense. And it just the overall feeling was
Ew.
interior mattered more than.
Why did that jumper look so
So,
weird?
moving on, let's
Motion
branch
was
over
good.
to layups. Layups also felt
Yo, Ming, priest to follow.
really good, and you know this is the
Boom.
perfect time to talk about it. So let's slow this down. I mean, again, it's against Steph, who has low interior and he's smaller, but this is on Hall of Fame, bro. Green window, huge on that layup over Steph Curry.
Bro, it should
but I also
be.
just want to be clear.
This is Michael Jordan, kind of like open to an extent on Steph Curry. Like I feel like that's
Again, it's
valid.
against Steph, who has low interior and he's
That's a valid green window.
smaller. But this is on Hall of Fame, bro. Green window, huge.
I feel like
on
cheaters
that
are still
layup
gonna be in the
over
game.
Steph Curry.
Yeah,
but I
bro,
also
they
just
always
want to
be
be clear,
adapting and
whether it's
shit.
dunking, layups, it's not impossible to get stops without, you know, a high interior. Like right here, another Kobe versus Steph clip. He beats me to the
What?
spot, walls up. It's a tight
Damn.
green window. I miss. Positioning.
That's a
timing,
small
whether
ass
you're
green
using
window,
aggressive
even though
or
it's only
passive,
Steph.
hands up contest, all that stuff definitely felt like it mattered. But
Curry blocks
overall,
that IRL.
layups
Curry?
felt really effective. And again, maybe it's because it's against the AI.
Finishing's
The
looking
AIs
crazy.
work things differently. I know I keep saying it's like I just want to reiterate everything here is like how it felt against the AI.
Guys, we'll watch some of these like breakdowns and some of these different videos, and then I have a bunch of raw footage that we could just look through. So I mean, we could go to that at any point, really.
Different. But I'm just talking effectiveness, green window size, things like that. Like even.
But I kind of want to start with this.
there's
I'm gonna be
times
live
where I
for a
feel like
minute,
in past 2Ks, I could bait them into a layup and then just block it, and it was definitely not as easy on this game. Like that technology Mike was saying, where like
Nah, builds is gonna be tomorrow. Builds, build videos.
Try to avoid
that stuff's all tomorrow.
And like definitely notice that. Like I'm trying to chase some of these gameplays in Blacktop. I'm trying
it's
to.
It's illegal to
like,
post builds.
Go
to
for
that.
a layup and then try to chase him down with LeBron, who has like legend high flying denier, and like.
But like I said, 2K's dropping an app, so everyone will be able to make builds tomorrow on the phone. So I'll be streaming that.
Like I definitely got a couple, but like there was a lot of
same time,
where,
like 10 a.m., 11 a.m.
Kind
Eastern.
of maneuver the ball away from me and lay it up, and it just overall layups.
What time you streaming tomorrow? Yeah, like 10,
really
10 a.m. Some shit like that.
They felt really
Eastern.
effective. Every time I went for a layup, the green window was very, very timeable. Now, obviously, I'm playing on players with really high layup ratings. I think LeBron.
Are there still good jump shot releases? Of course.
Have about a 99, like close to a 99, somewhere between 95 and 99 layup. And obviously, Steph Curry has high layup. Like most of the players in play now that we were using have really high layup ratings, so that could also be a factor. But everyone that I talked to, obviously can't talk about the my player stuff. I was about to slip up and break embargo, so let me chill. But everyone that I talked to, they all agree that layups felt really effective. We'll have to see how it feels when we actually get out there and it's person on person, you know, park, rec, pro-am, all that stuff. But
Curry with a lane?
That was the consensus from playing against the AIs in these games.
Send me your QR code. What does that mean?
Next thing
on the
to
app?
discuss. Let's talk about shooting in general, right? Mids, threes, fades, hop jumpers, spin jumpers. Let's talk about all that type of stuff, okay? So first,
what are you talking about, Frenchie?
Middies definitely felt a lot easier to green than threes.
Middies are always OP earlier, I feel like. Well, pretty much all year,
but let's talk about this, bro.
I don't have the app yet,
motion. Contest, but under his feet, the defense thing registers red, so like it's definitely like the defender is
that's just a crazy shot, like
right over him and green. So
that was a
definitely
small screen
contested
window.
shots are still possible. It was also a little tough to assess shooting because I could not take off my shot meter, and I don't know, maybe some of y'all still like playing with the shot meter, but to me it just like I gotta have my meter off.
That's just literally unmissable. Look how big the green window is.
Playing with the shot
like it starts small. I don't know. Wait, why is it starting that small though? I don't even know. But
take off my
by the time he finishes, I don't
maybe
even think it's possible to even miss this.
Shot meter, but to me,
the whole meter.
Just,
that's how it should be though. If there's no between you and the rim, so that's good.
I gotta have my meter off so that I can really like feel.
Yeah, the app is gonna be free.
And the fact that you couldn't see
like
shot
2K
contest
HQ, I think is what it's
also
called.
really affects like what's a good shot, what's a bad shot. Obviously, the easy, you know, what's the obvious ones you could tell, but it's like
LeBron walling up.
2K26, there's a lot of shots. If you had no shot feedback on, you
yo, what's good, Magic? What's good?
That was a bad shot, and then it registers open. So the shot contest system matters a lot.
Few more days.
Shooting. And the fact that, again,
I use an NBA player with a 65 or 70 Java dunk, and as long as it was wide open, it was fully green.
In these modes, was just, yeah,
65 dunk.
Shooting overall very difficult. One thing about shooting that I really do like is the fact that they split up the mid-range
let's go.
shooting badges, kind of like how it used to be, you know, back in the day. But in recent years, it was just like you had shifty shooter. That was for moving threes and moving mids.
What about
so
PC?
Like, go high mid-range.
Nah, you got to use your phone to make the builds.
You know, the moving threes, or vice versa. You know, high three-pointer and then still have shifty for your mids. It's like now you know you could be an average three-point player. And
we're about to, Nam. We're about to.
Or vice versa, because you know the badges for those specific shots are now tied to the individual badges, which I
feel like in 2K26 this is a steal right here, where he like kind of crosses into his leg.
Badges for those like specific shots are
that's a steal, but he kind of just bobbles it in this game.
I think is a good
2K27
thing. It hopefully should promote a little bit more diversity in kind of gameplay.
How much days a week you use in DoorDash in 27?
If you want to be an elite mid-range player, you got to upgrade your mid-range.
I don't even know.
Not just like go high three-pointer,
7
decent mid-range rating, and then you got the legend badges to go with it. You know,
the embargo, show us the builds.
Commit to the way you want to play a little bit more, at least theoretically. We'll see how that plays out.
Maybe got a lane steal.
Commit to the way you want to play a little bit more.
What the fuck?
Or at least theoretically, we'll see how that plays out. Obviously, can't really discuss builder things and that until tomorrow. But
lifetime challenges in the game. I mean, I don't know.
Is a good move.
Are we getting a solo on a build day one?
As I go for this blitz steal, it's a perfect time
Email
to
my
transition over
players.
to perimeter defense and bump steals and all that.
Nah. Hand going through the ball again in 2K27.
Transition over to perimeter defense and
oh my god.
In my opinion, they still felt really inconsistent.
Fuck.
I'm not saying I didn't get any. I got a few, but some of these examples felt really inconsistent.
Yo, look at this shit.
I'm not saying I didn't get any. I got Got a few, but some
Nah,
of these examples
bro.
that I'm showing here, I
It might be a little low
I'm
steal
not even
year.
playing defense. I'm just going completely on that side. I got Michael Jordan, 99
Oh
overall.
my God, why is he
90+
bobbling
steal,
that?
Whatever. And he just bobbles it and ends up getting a 3 off of it.
You're making a female build, a female solo build first day.
Ratings mattering, ball handle and steal, but I mean, this is, if we're talking ratings matter, I mean, that's Michael Jordan. He's got high steal, right? This is prime MJ. He's got high steal and the ball goes through me. Prime Kobe, the ball goes right through me. You know, maybe use.
All right, so what do we think it's so far? We got some finishing stuff out of the way. Some defensive stuff. Steals looking a little questionable.
User, it'll be different, but I feel like in those instances, there's no way I'm not dislodging the ball. Like the first one, didn't even make him bobble it. Tyrese just kept dribbling through me, and the second one I showed, he bobbled it a little, which then ended up putting me behind him, and he got a wide open 3. I got mixed reviews from people when I talked to them about bump steals. Some people,
yeah, the female mod players get the same attributes as the male mod players.
Still really inconsistent, and I felt like those 2 clips are perfect examples.
I don't know, Jay.
Even the clip they showed in the trailer, the gameplay trailer, where they
I think the game is
Durant,
cool personally.
Right here, like
the game, if it feels like 23 Duncan is going to be a movie.
In my opinion,
23 Duncan was crazy.
The ball there, like you're rewarding.
So, yeah, like I'm seeing a lot of like bobbles on like where it probably should be a steal, like a pluck, blitz. A lot of the time, the player would just bobble the ball. I wonder how much ball handle rating has to matter with this. Like if you got Rudy Gobert doing this and you try and do this, like
in my opinion,
a lot of this stuff we just gonna have to test when we get on the game.
Rewarding a bad decision by the ball handler by allowing him to get away with that. Perimeter defense as a
bobbles
whole,
happen if your
overall,
steal rating
more
isn't
sticky,
high enough.
more bumpy. Like when you
compared
attach to somebody,
steal.
it felt a lot. I feel like sometimes in 26, it felt like they were like covered in oil and they would just kind of like slip past you if they like wiggled their left stick a little bit or something. You see, like it feels like there's a lot more once you attach. Like you especially some of these guys like Kobe, MJ, like they have really high perimeter. So obviously that probably plays a factor, but. It wasn't impossible to drive by people, but it felt like when they cut you off, they really cut you off. It wasn't just like they cut you off and then you could.
I feel like defense overall is like probably a little more improved. Aside from the blitz steal stuff, that still looks the same.
But like right there, like you know what I mean? Like LeBron turns the corner and like they're not like dragging you backwards. Like once
50 steals should result in a bobble.
But overall, it just felt like.
I mean, not every time, but
that's the best way to describe it. Like right here, like you see, like I'm attached, I stay attached, I stay attached, I stay attached. Now, obviously, again, I keep saying it. I'm sorry, but it is against the AI.
I also feel like for blitz steals,
with
steal rating shouldn't matter as much. I feel like steal rating should matter more for like plucks, on ball plucks, and lane interceptor animations. But if you're just running up and swiping at the ball, I feel like it doesn't really matter what your steal rating is. Like, you should probably get that. Maybe if you have a higher steal, you get it more.
Everybody learns how to dribble and all that. We'll see.
You think the cheese on 2 is going to be midi fading and then the step through?
A bit more bumpy.
I don't think the step through is going to be like that. I think that's probably just like a little.
If you beat them to the spot.
Just new and overhyped.
First things first, it's tough to assess dribbling on play now because obviously with our players we optimize the SIGs. We get the dribble style that gives us the good burst and all that. Obviously on play now you're stuck with the SIGs that the NBA players have. So first reaction to it, a little concerned about the burst, but as I said, with our players, a lot of times, we just find whatever dribble style gives us the burst, the best.
Guys, so with the dribbling, we gotta wait till we get on the actual game. There's way more like SIGs and shit. So there's way more to mess with. But you could tell like by the gameplay already.
Use that and then
the bursts aren't crazy.
I'm moving the way I want to move a little bit more now.
You're not dribbling, you're not flying around like 2K22.
NBA players have. So I don't know. Some of the speed boosting,
the game speed's not crazy.
Super explosive. But again, that could
be somewhat similar to 26, I guess, in terms of the game speed.
Can't discuss my players today, so I'm just basing this off of the play now gameplay and the Rucker Park gameplay. But that was the first reaction, like, okay, I'm not really bursting how I want to burst. Chaining dribble moves together definitely felt really smooth. Fluent in terms of being able to branch out of things and branch into things. Obviously, I'm not like a super duper dribble head. I'm not Steezo or anybody like that. But, you know, I play guard and have a lot of success even at competitive levels playing for money, so I can assess it a little bit. But I did talk to some of the better dribbling content creators that are at the event. You know, I'm sure, you know, they're all Dirk, Chappa, like Koza. They're all going to be posting dribble stuff. And
yeah, guys, we got to see, is it Chappa? I thought it was like Chappa, but we got to see his shit because I heard he was going crazy.
They had some concerns
So
as well.
we could even see that
They
next.
had a little concern about the burstiness, and it wasn't super explosive. But obviously, as I said, it's like you gotta wait.
You're in
to be able to
school,
put
bro.
dribble styles on to really.
Where y'all
assess
at right
the
now?
burst.
Y'all at school,
A lot of
work,
past
home?
years, you know, the bursts were fine, but that was because we found the dribble style that gave it to us.
Hey, I'm gonna be streaming
quick stop,
for a minute.
The quick stop I found was the LT quick stop right there that I just ran to the wing with Kobe. You know, just tap
LT quick
set my
stop.
feet
I mean,
instantly,
nothing
and I was able to
crazy.
shoot.
Nothing crazy.
Did it a few times. It worked pretty consistently.
Bet, Jay. Yeah, we're gonna check out Choppa's video. He's one of the best dribblers, so we'll see what he has to say about the dribbling.
Past years, it might be, you know, last year was flick up. This, you know, it might be.
You're about to
something
leave
different this
first
year, like
period?
LT,
Are you
find a
West
better one,
Coast?
but should be able to quick stop and set your
11:30
feet,
for
so
me.
Everybody that's looking to shoot peaks and stuff.
Nah, I definitely cannot say what height build I'm gonna be going
AI
with.
Players. It was something they said that they enhanced.
That's
and I
tomorrow
played
stuff.
Against the AI quite a damn bit, so I can give some good insight on this. The AI is so much.
I'm gonna say it again, guys. Tomorrow is everything with the My Player Builder, and not only are we gonna be like looking at a lot of builds people made and that, you know, we have, but the app is gonna be dropping, so we're gonna be making builds on stream. You guys will be able to make builds as well, so we'll be able to like talk about all that, make our own builds. That's crazy.
Definitely play better defense. They hawk passing lanes. Like if you throw any type of questionable pass, they were picking it out the sky. Pick six going the other way.
Call me out of school tomorrow. You want me to do it?
So that's a factor, but they were
like the same
really,
ESPN.
If I left them open, they were really consistent. In terms of like,
can't wait for the grind. Holy shit, let's go.
Close shots, like they would make. I don't want to say everything, but it felt like everything they would make. The AI seemed like
pretty good on
we might be back on the thing where it's like
defense.
You go to random rec and you're hoping your teammates quit because the AI is better than 85% of the people who play the game. Like we might be back on that. Obviously, like I said, it was on Hall of Fame sliders, so I don't know.
Word.
Like when we
You think there'll be
play
cheaters?
Something I don't think the AIs are going to be on Hall of Fame sliders, but the Hall of Fame computer was very improved. Like obviously we don't know like all the cheats.
Yo, who's joining my crew though?
We might find something like
who's joining my crew?
Jab step or the no
top rank crew.
We might find something that works against.
I mean, you lock in with the stream solo.
But the old
the long streams start today.
Not really. I mean, you can kind of get them
for 27. They start today.
Sometimes a little bit too easily, and like get
all
like
this
a
week
back 3 off or something. But overall, like compared to how it
weekend,
was, it's not just like last
next
year
week the game drops.
Somebody
So
to shoot the ball. Like the bots were playing that. You couldn't just do a jab step and shoot. Like, the bots were playing that. So obviously, we know how the community is. Like people are gonna try to find something else, and once somebody finds it, like everybody will cheese that. But the old cheese that everybody was doing last year, where you just throw it and shoot a catch and shoot over the bot.
Will it take a long time to level up?
I saw, obviously, again, I don't have my player.
I don't even know.
I'm using NBA player jump shots and all that.
Random rec AI over trolls.
They're guarding that now. You're gonna have to find something else to beat the bot. You know, the jab step, no, like they're not just letting you jab step and then shoot a
next video or finish this one out. We got like
all that stuff.
3 more minutes. Shout out to Joe. Y'all make sure to go drop a like on this video and shit. I'll probably already subbed to him.
Has been fixed. All right, real quick on passing. I'll be honest, I did not pass the ball that much. Like obviously, you know, I'm controlling the whole team. I will just say the passes definitely felt floaty, but to be fair, I don't know everybody's pass rating.
Floaty,
so
guys, we got floaty
like
passes. We shooting another
pass accuracy. As I said about the AIs, though, like if you
39 tonight, what do you mean streak?
Hawked it. So I think passing lanes, unless it's just the way the AI plays them, I think you're
next
be
vid
able to get real hawky in the lanes if you're playing it correctly. But I didn't throw a lot of like break passes.
Yeah, I could see that.
Break starter or anything because it's just a.
Based on the play now gameplay
when you throw it to a human, the human is leaking and you're able to like really throw it down the court. When you're playing like play now or rucker, like your team
25 stream streak from Peanut.
You know, they don't leak out to get a break starter pass, so it's kind of difficult to test by yourself. The next thing is the takeover system. In my opinion,
if you guys haven't, make sure to click their subscribe button. 2K27 is coming out next week. We're gonna be streaming every single day. Follow up as well. If you guys are in the TikTok stream, come to the Twitch. Solo_ on Twitch to see the full screen.
The PG coming up the court, passing the ball for 6 possessions straight, and then all of a sudden, you know.
Also, if you're in the TikTok stream, come to the Twitch, Soul_ on Twitch. I'm about to be explaining the VC giveaway in a minute, right after this video, and in 1 minute.
And now all of a sudden he's looking
Solo
to score.
on Twitch.
You get takeover.
Turn him up. You want the video louder?
Game. Obviously, if you saw the news, you knew that. But like now, it's like if you dunk the ball, you get finishing takeover. If you're passing the ball, you get playmaking takeover. You're shooting the ball, you get shooting takeover. Just so much more logical, and it really means.
Wait,
like,
nobody.
Depending on how you're playing,
Nobody even noticed my background change.
You know, you're gonna take the game over with what you're doing. It's just it seems like such a simple fix, but it's been years I've been saying this. That that's the way it should be. You should be getting takeover.
Nah, not the park. I don't know what I can say, but
I've seen a couple.
There's
here,
some
I
shit
think,
tomorrow.
Gameplays. I had it with Kobe right
For
after
sure.
I got a couple dunks. I got that finishing takeover. Seems like a really simple
Today is
change,
just Rucker
but
Park.
in my opinion, it's a big W. I think it was long overdue. So
Yo,
that's
Terrence,
beautiful.
freestyle follow.
Last thing I'll touch
Jakari,
on
what's
is
good?
The fact that 2K made the announcement that they are addressing the cheating problem. I really hope they're able to.
I have my own thoughts about
It would
this,
bring a
by the
breath
way.
of fresh air to not just competitive modes, but casual modes. I mean, the cheaters were everywhere. You know
What time does the app drop?
Multiple
I don't know.
videos
Isn't the app?
playing against
Is the app
them.
out?
Streams
saying
against
that.
them. Like, it would just be a breath of fresh air if they're actually able to enforce the punishments that they're talking about and really like find a way to eliminate this whole problem. I think it's going to be easier said than done, but it was nice to hear them.
All right, so should we look at some dribbling stuff? Dribbling, yes or no? Let's see Choppa's video. Shout out Choppa, you know, not one of the bigger creators, but I feel like his video is probably gonna be pretty good. Let's see.
What's good, y'all, man? My name is Choppa, but I go by Choppa, you feel me? And we finally made it to NBA2K27.
Let's see it.
I did.
I'll make sure to sub up to
play
him.
the game early at Community Day, so I do have some raw gameplay for y'all. This video will be covering your questions that you asked me on Twitter and my honest thoughts about dribbling as a whole. Last thing before we get started, I need y'all
What's
to
good, Messiah?
to 1K likes.
What's good,
and stay
what's
to the
good?
end for a surprise. And without further ado, let's get into it. The first question this person asks, is there a speed boost?
Fuck, is this a
and
Q&A?
quick stop? Yes, there is a speed boost and a quick stop. The quick stop this year feels the same like 2K26. The best way to do it is by letting go of everything and tap L2, which is similar to 2K24. The speed boost.
I feel like that
is
quick
very
stop don't
similar
even
to
look that crazy though.
2K26.
It's just
With
all
John
right.
Morant, you can see I'm getting a speed boost.
Okay.
Another thing to take
This is
note
what I'm
that-
saying. Like, we have to mix and match SIGs and get on the game for real. Like, this is just play now footage. People's first time ever touching the game at Community Day. Like, you got to take this shit with a grain of salt. But I feel like he's moving a little bit right there. You know, we're
So
seeing
therefore,
it.
The speed boost looks a little slow. This next person asked 4 different questions with the first.
Yeah,
one
the bursts are
being,
definitely not
you can
crazy.
run out of moves at all angles. Or answer would be some animations are canned, but the
Fuck.
really good animations allow you to control exactly how you run out of that.
Speed was going to be there all the
For
time. They're
example,
never
Curry
wrong.
escape literally has like 5 different run animations.
Like, bro,
for
you know?
his escape.
You see?
And in my
Like,
opinion, he has one of the better escapes in the game. Next
he's
question
moving
this
a little
person
bit.
asks, is the momentum
Just
effective?
give it time.
The momentum, I wouldn't say
Mix
is
and match
effective,
SIGs.
but it definitely has a better aesthetic. It doesn't seem
Damn,
to get
I mean,
bumped on
shit.
Collision anymore. I noticed in play now, but that might get changed for release. The next question that person asked is if the behind the backs are effective again. The answer would be yes, they are, but there is a catch. For some reason, triggering a behind the back escape like Curry slide was very difficult for me.
Guys, this game's green or miss. Same with the layups. Mike Wang actually said that on Twitter last night. Layups are green or miss too. No more
I
whites.
could probably trigger 10 speed glitches in 2K26 before I could trigger 10
Yo, Shifty,
Curry
preach that
slides
follow.
in 2K27. The last thing he asked was about defensive lateral quickness and collisions. Defensive lateral quickness was good only until you put your hands up. For some reason, if you hold right stick,
Abdul,
up,
preach
which
that
is
follow.
aggressive contest, your player will get stuck and then they could just run around.
Yeesh,
you.
yeesh.
Also, blitzes, collisions, and closeout contests all seem better.
Has anyone ever
in
told you they look like
2K27.
Los Polos? Okay,
This
bro.
person asks multiple questions, and we have already.
Yeah,
covered
guys.
the first.
D-book breakdown is gone. A lot of people have been asking for that. That was that little move where you'd fling forward and get a, you know, kind of crab. You just hold right trigger and then flick up on the right stick. I don't know about Kari spin jumper. Katie go-to's cooked.
This one.
A lot of the
He asked
OP
about
shit is
tempo
patched.
off peaks.
Crossovers,
To be honest,
not as
I
good.
don't think there is any point to tempo this year since you have
Like some of those OP
screen mode,
ones.
which in my opinion is easier to mess up compared to shooting button. Next, he asked if SIG size-ups are useful again. Yes, SIG size-ups are back and are actually useful for the reason
I'll
I
say
said in the beginning of the video. There are certain moves you get consistent speed boosts out of, and
I can't say too much about the builds because again, that's all tomorrow, and I'm gonna let this video play after this last thing I say. But what I will say is they're dropping the app tomorrow, so we'll be able to make our own builds and shit. I'm gonna be on the app a lot, is what I'm saying. Is what you know what I want to say.
If you are not a dribbler, an example of a
I kind of lost my train of thought.
Steve
So that kind of made no
Francis
sense,
from the
but
older 2Ks. This was in the SIG size up category and it was very OP. We don't have Steve Francis this year, but I did find a couple ones that are useful that I will drop tomorrow and show y'all.
I guess I'm trying to say I don't know exactly what I'm gonna go with yet. You know, like tomorrow we'll stream builds, probably drop a video or something, but I have my thoughts, but I still gotta lab.
Yes, it is super fries. Debug breakdown literally is the worst animation in the game now. Debug breakdown is basically a whole new pro play animation.
What?
Completely.
Oh my god, yo, do not put that on.
Kyrie spin jumper is back in NBA2K27.
That shit looks a little
There's
slower.
one minor change that actually made it better. Now in 2K27, you can run straight towards the basket without stopping and double tap square to get the good animation. Last year, you had to twirl your right stick in order to get it, but now it is easier to do. So if you are a lockdown and
doesn't that look a little slower or no? Yo, Clink, what's good?
Also, Paulo and KD go-to shots are back in NBA 2K27. However, I cannot show y'all the requirements for them until tomorrow. This person asked about my overall thoughts on dribbling, what game comparison, the misdirection. First thing I would answer is this game's dribbling seemed like if you combine 2K24 mechanics
Let's go, Mike.
with 2K22
How we feeling?
movement and game speed. On top of that, as y'all saw in the gameplay reveal, you can fully customize.
How we're feeling is we're gonna have to get on the real
LT
game.
Quick stop remind me exactly.
You know,
like
I'll take this shit with a grain of
but the
salt.
actual speed boost
But
animation reminds me of 26.
early thoughts before we even go through all the videos and stuff is basically 2K27. Like I said, take it with a grain of salt. Got to get on the actual game, see everything, mix and match SIGs, just learn the game for real. Because this shit's all basic stuff, like play now footage, first time touching the game. But I feel like it's not terrible, but not great, you know? It has room to go up or down, if that makes sense. Like, it's probably not the opinion you wanted to hear. You probably wanted to hear, oh, it's shit or it's amazing. I would say it's neither right now, like in my opinion. Like, I haven't seen anything that's like, wow, this shit's about to be crazy. And I haven't seen anything that's like, yo, this shit's ass.
Doing combos
if that makes
in general
sense.
are way faster and are definitely not casual friendly. Learning combos and keeping pace with your moves is going to take a long time to learn. The skill gap, especially on small guard dribbling, is going to be insane. I didn't get to test tall guard dribbling, so I do apologize about that.
My opinion,
I will
last
lab
year,
tall guards when the game releases.
after Community Day, I actually
This
liked the
will be
dribbling last
by
year,
far
Community
the
Day, a
most
lot.
dribble diverse 2K ever, just because of the expanded dribble customization. If you want to see what SIGs I think are the best or what I think will be meta, make sure to tune in tomorrow, August 21st, for that video. The misdirection.
Guys, there's so many extra like SIGs and animations and options. Like, I don't know what we had in 26, but I would say it's like double. Like, I'm gonna be labbing everything, testing everything, dropping dribble tutorials, all that. Y'all gotta watch the videos, or you can watch someone else's. But I'm just saying, you're probably gonna need help because there are like so many options when it comes to dribbling. They added a lot of new shit. And like, if you just have the wrong SIGs on, like, you're probably gonna be cooked.
In this game.
But also, you don't gotta just copy a YouTuber's SIGs. You could create your own shit. You could change it up a little bit. Like, you know, there's gonna be some good SIGs. I heard Mike Wang talking about that too. But I'm just saying, you might be confused. You might put on some ass shit if you're not locked in.
Is very difficult to do and seems very slow to me. I definitely think the misdirection.
What the? I thought he
is
greened that.
way better. The misdirection in this game seems very clunky and not useful at all. Before I end this video, I want to go through some of the 2K26 animations that were meta and show y'all if there's any.
All right, this should be important. This should be important right here.
First, we have D-Fox Cross. In 27, it looks like it's still going to be the best crossover to use.
It's not as good though.
Play now, it felt extremely fast and viable. D-Fox Snatch is slowed down in NBA 2K27, and it seems like
I feel like people didn't really use that though.
It also drains stamina very
Did they?
in play now. Tyrese Halliburton and Zach LaVine also have good dribble styles that have consistent speed boosts and don't drain that much stamina. Kevin Huerter hop jumper is back, and even though it looks slow in this clip, I'm pretty sure
I don't even know, Dan.
his release is slow.
Make a good boy build for me tomorrow.
Also step through if you don't shoot the hop jumper. Ja Morant still has a good dribble.
Tomorrow's
style
stream's about to be crazy. I'm gonna be doing a long ass stream. We're making a bunch of builds.
Animation isn't bad at all and might be useful. It was one of the faster escapes I tested, so hopefully I can lab it.
Some of these small guards are moving, like Kyrie, Steph Curry. Now it is more so standstill moves and escapes and shit back and forth. The bursts aren't as good, like the speed boost, but I'm already knowing. I mean, we'll figure something out. There's gonna be a way. There's gonna be a way. Oh, you gotta fucking put on this hezzy and then flick up left and then run out. Like, there's gonna be a way probably to get a good speed boost. You just gotta give it time, I feel like.
LaVine hop step still has the chopper slide animation in it, and it will probably be my favorite hop step in the game. The only thing they patched
Wait, what?
the animation in it. I can lab it more when the game comes out. LaVine hop step still has the chopper slide animation in it, and it will probably be my favorite hop step in the game.
Bro, is that not just the Asta slide?
Is you can't fake pass out of it anymore, or even
call it the
fake
chopper
pass out
slide?
of the Kyrie spin like 2K26. The push peak in 2K27 has been patched because now it makes you keep the ball in the same hand. Tyrese Maxey escape seems to be the second
small
best
guards, like,
escape. Most of his moves are
are
fast
looking
and
fucking
also seems
twitchy.
like he has a fast motion style as well. The best escape I labbed
7'4"
is
Caitlin
Curry's
Clark
escape.
build day
He
one.
is the fastest escape out of every new gen 2K, not including Allen Iverson and Jason Tatum escape from 26. The Curry slide is 100 times more difficult to spam because they made the angle harder to hit, and it is also slower than 26. However,
That shit looks
it
weird.
like it creates more space.
Yeah,
than
it's
it
creating
used to.
more
And
space
if you
though.
stay to the
But it's
end
like
of the video, the surprise I have for
different,
y'all is
slower.
that the
But Pro, what's
2K21
good?
Spin back is back. I think depending on which spin you have.
Yo, I was
it'll make the
asking for
animation
this.
faster, so when the game drops, I'm going to find the fastest.
I was asking for this. Who remembers 2K21, the spin backs?
space than it used to. And if you stay
Up
to
next,
the end
T
of the video,
with the
surprise
Prime sub. Let's go, first sub of the stream, I think. If you guys have a Twitch Prime sub, you guys sub up for free. Or you could just sub up
y'all is that the 2K21
for like $5.
spin back
Get no ads
is
on my
back.
emotes.
I think depending on which
2K27
spin
dropping
you
next
have,
week.
it would make the animation
Turn the video up.
faster, so
Shit's
when
about to
the
be
game
over, so we'll just go
drops,
to
I'm
we'll go on
find
to the
the
next one.
fastest When the embargo lifts tomorrow for the My Court and Builder, I'm going to go in more detail and show y'all all my SIGs, jump shot, and even a mini dribble tutorial. Please like and subscribe.
Y'all make sure to sub up to Choppa. I'll show him some support. But does anybody have any recommendations? We'll see what we got. We had a dribbling video. Joe knows. I still have a bunch of raw gameplay to look through. We're going to be live for a minute. Oh, Joe knows just dropped another. Do we go to that? Let's go to Double H's video. Let's go to Double H's video because he probably broke it down into sections, which is kind of what I want to look at. You know, that's if I had to guess. He probably has a finishing and then a, you know.
27 gameplay is here, and we're gonna be showing and breaking down everything in today's video. From rhythm shooting and button shooting, to quick stops, to the new step through animations, to full court greens, custom dribbling, everything about
Hold on.
step through animations, to full court greens, custom
You
dribbling.
could green those? Wait, this shit's like 21 next gen. Remember 21 next gen? I don't know if you guys remember. People would always hit legend like off like full court shots because they were like greenable.
Everything about defense, contact dunks, the new layups, even post scoring, it's all getting covered. So make sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let's go ahead and jump straight into
Like,
it.
you know, I don't even know if this is his clip. I know creators share different footages or whatever, but like, look at how Kyrie's moving right here. This is just Kyrie SIGs from Community Day. Think about once we mix and match our SIGs.
So make sure to drop
Look,
a like, hit that
you know,
subscribe button if you're new, and let's
pretty
go ahead
quick.
and jump straight into it.
you see the potential. You see the potential.
What is good, YouTube? It is your
Ah.
boy Henry, aka Double H.
Fuji, what's
back at you
good?
with Another banger. And for today's gameplay breakdown video, this is the community leading up to the actually made when they made this in these games. That's over the settings, extreme settings. But I'm not, and we're gonna have this video split.
All right, so we're on Hall of Fame.
It's organized so y'all can digest all this gameplay very easily. So let's just go ahead and get started.
Bro, why is this the first thing mentioned?
Right, 2K, what is this, bro? Watch when this dude shoots a full court.
What is this?
He has a meter that he can time for these full court shots, and some of them should be green.
This is scissors footage. He was just in the stream. Shout out to him. I don't know if he's still in here.
2K27. So it's not like these dudes
Smaller creator. I'll make sure to check him out.
Shooting these full court greens like that, like they get on, shot a couple, and look at LeBron
Bro.
full court greens, dude.
Y'all also see the takeovers up here. You got all 5 of them have their own separate meters. So whichever one you're doing in game. Oh, you are in the stream. What's good? I made it in double H video. I made it in life. Nah, for real. Whichever one you're doing in game is the one you get. So I've been asking for that for a while. So W2K. That's how it should be. I think. You know?
2K27. Then I mean, look at Curry while he's cold. Yo. This could be
it's not a rookie.
Really big problem. I don't know why you get a jump shot meter no matter where you chuck this ball from. But wow, this could be real bad.
Okay. Wait, hold on.
Now
Hold on. I think this is gassed up a little bit. I don't think it's okay. The only reason it would be bad is with the cheaters. That's bad. But the game itself, like with regular humans playing it, I don't think that's a problem. I mean, there's not even a green window popping up on these full court shots. You barely can even see it. Look at this. There's not even, but he got it perfectly. It's minuscule. The cheaters though, shit. They're probably salivating.
Shout out to him. He's a really, really good dribbler. All the creators.
Okay, so the Kyrie footage was him.
This video will be linked. Their channels will be linked in the description. But yeah. Chop is a very good dribbler.
Hey, y'all make sure to sub up, follow up,
spam dribbling,
2K27 streams
skip a little bit, but
are here, but the game drops next week. We're gonna be going crazy.
The moves very, very well. You know, if Steezo's watching this video for whatever reason, yeah, you're about to go crazy, my boy. The momentums, the Kyrie behind the back, he was dribbling with Curry too. It's looking real good when you're watching Choppa dribble, but then again, it's Choppa. So like, who's really gonna be dribbling like this? Not many people, but
spin back. A lot of this shit is very standstill. It's very standstill stuff. The burst, again, like I said it before. We're gonna have to lab that.
He's doing right there. That's some good news right there. That's like the 2K.
Yeah, I'm making builds tomorrow on stream like all day. If you guys don't know, they're dropping an app, so we'll be able to make builds. And we'll look at a bunch of builds as well that were already made. And then we're going to be making builds. So y'all make sure to be in the stream. I'll be live tomorrow, like 10 a.m. Eastern, same time, early.
22 spin back. So finally,
but yeah, today we just got the gameplay. So
besides like that hop back, like at least a spin that can throw you back.
And if you guys are in the Twitch stream, y'all make sure to sub up. If you got a Twitch Prime,
in a while, so
you sub up for free. Daily streams.
Is in the game. Now, when it comes to
streaming 27 all day, every day. Top rep, top rank crew. Let me know if you're trying to join the crew. Yo, Smizzy, you joining the crew or you got one?
NBA players, I really don't even think playing on the NBA players gives us the full effect of how good dribbling is in 2K27.
If you're in the TikTok stream, come to the Twitch, solo_ on Twitch.
Customize our dribble moves. So, you know, I can have
Yo, wait, is Benny in here?
I can have Paul George escape.
Yeah, Smizzy, you're gonna be playing a lot, right?
So, you know, we can't show my core gameplay.
Benny, we gotta make like a Twitter group chat or something for the crew or something. Should probably.
Dribble moves off the little
because we could.
That we had playing
I think we could start the crew on the app.
I mean, you can really get creative and go stupid with it. So honestly, I think just based off the fact that you can customize your dribble moves, it's definitely gonna be a good dribbling.
How we feeling about the gameplay?
It's just who knows how creative.
All right, so all right, quick breakdown if you guys are just coming in here, or if you just want to hear my thoughts really quick. I'll keep it quick because you know I want to keep the video playing. But dribbling, I feel like we'll figure it out. The bursts are looking questionable, but the standstill shit's looking kind of twitchy. Looks good. There's so many animations, customization options, more extra, you know, SIGs to put on and all that. Finishing looks crazy. Might see a lot of interior finishes back. You know, you got that new step through move as well. Dunking's looking crazy. Layups look good. Blitz steals still looking cooked. Defense, I feel like got a little bit better aside from the blitz steals. Those could probably get patched early. And then what else?
And what other moves we can find?
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm doing a creator crew this year. I don't think so. I think I'm doing like a top ranked grinder crew. I'm sure there's going to be some creators in there, but yeah.
Because there was a lot of new dribble moves in 2K27. Like, yes, pro play is still in the game, but they added a ton. Like, honestly, there was so many new dribble moves that they added in new animations that it was almost like a headache looking through all of them. I mean, you couldn't even look through all of them. So hopefully,
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, this should be a good dribbling 2K. If we're seeing what Chop is doing after only touching the game for a few hours, it looks like he's moving pretty good, no?
You know, obviously I didn't look at every single person's gameplay from 2K27 Community Day, but yeah, hopefully there's some hidden gems. But yeah, he was practicing with Kyrie and Curry in the 2KU. We're also going to be showing some in-game dribbling gameplay as well. But yo, this dude is going crazy with Curry. I'm just really happy that spin back is back to his escape.
Spin back.
I mean, you can
Oh my god, I'm about to be going crazy.
Also, I was practicing trying to like,
yo, this is making me excited.
move into another. You know how
like yo, a new 2K,
26, you could just Devin Booker
new 2K, new SIGs, figuring out the builder, making your build. Everyone's rookie one, like a fresh start, new win percentages, everything. Like yo,
into another Devin Booker step back. Yeah, obviously Chop is going straight into moves, but if you are going off,
I don't know who that is, but if that's your duo, then yeah, if y'all are both gonna be playing a lot, we'll definitely be doing clear outs though.
Left stick it. It doesn't really work like that.
Busy.
Like, you'll see later in the gameplay when I try to right stick cancel it, or when I try to L2 cancel it, because there are quick stops in the game.
Bet, yeah,
This year
I'm down.
L2, we're gonna get into that later into the video. But yeah, there's Chop with clips with Curry and
Yeah,
Kyrie
I mean,
going stupid.
how y'all feel about the dribbling?
Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about the
You guys in the
dribbling.
TikTok stream, come to the Twitch right now. Solo _ on Twitch. I'm doing a VC giveaway in a few
There's
minutes.
so many new animations. You can customize them, and yeah, it's just, it has to be better than last.
Nah,
time.
not specific
We
builds,
got
Joe.
some play now gameplay clips. Ja Morant and Curry were low-key moving.
I don't know if we're gonna be playing enough Fadex.
Was definitely really fast. I'm
Small guard's gonna be good for ISO.
Really good. Other dribble styles that were good.
Yeah.
Zach LaVine dribble.
It's gonna be
style.
fun. It's gonna be fun figuring out the whole new
Dribble style
game.
is good, but I think that one's gonna be.
You gotta see the
locked.
custom 6 tomorrow to tell
Kevin
how
Durant
good it
still
really
has
is.
his
Yeah.
go-to shot.
There's gonna be way more with dribbling tomorrow.
He also has a new step back where he goes between the legs like that, so that's pretty nice. And
Guys, that's the KD go-to.
Moving behind the backs and stand still behind the backs. Even on like 6'11s, the KD moving behind the back is gonna be nice. Of course, De'Aaron Fox.
I'm not gonna lie, I said before it wasn't in the game. I hadn't tested that. Someone told me it wasn't, but clearly it is. So I had the wrong info.
You know, he's got his same escape. LaMelo Ball, I think, has a new go-to shot. You're gonna see that later in the video, but you see Spam dribbling around with him, messing around with him.
Turn the video up a little.
Hop jumper.
Is that better, or
hitting it to Jaden McDaniels for 3?
Or not?
Yeah. Also, when it comes to stamina, like obviously we don't have Gatorade in here.
All right, this
so
is
we are
Spam's
losing
footage.
Stamina fast.
One of the best pro and point guards.
But I know last year, like you could left stick cancel some of these moves and not lose adrenaline. I'm not 100% sure if that is still like really. I guess
the dribbling looked very like quick and
a lot of these
twitchy.
moves, I don't know.
That's
I
how I'll
was
describe
trying
it.
to do left stick cancels with, but I don't know. I couldn't get it done. Maybe other people figured it out. I'm sure
Mike
there's probably
Wang
a way.
actually said, I believe yesterday on Twitter, that game speed is 2% faster or 3, something like that. It's a little bit faster on 27 than 26.
Also, SGA Escape is of course still in the game, and this requires a 91 ball handle on your build. So if you want,
He said, "What do you mean with
SGA
agent?"
Escape,
All right, so for the VC giveaway, because he just asked, what do you mean agent statement? No, not statement. If you want to enter the VC giveaway, go to my Instagram. It's SoloYT, ITSSOLOYT. DM me your age and state. If you're from a different country, then you could say your country. DM me your age and your state if you want to enter the VC giveaway on Instagram. It's SoloYT. I gave away a few codes before the stream. Shout out to y'all. I don't know, Dottie, and then someone named
you're gonna
Alex
have
and
to
someone
have a
else.
91 ball handle. So just keep that in mind.
Y'all need
But yeah,
VC?
it's still in the game. Definitely still a good move to work with. And yeah, this is me messing around in the 2KU with Kevin Durant. I think I
Nah,
messed
probably
around
new names, Smizzy.
with Curry as well, a couple other players, and I was really just testing the hop back too. That's still in the game. I also wanted to see the KD go to
BC for
that's
27.
still in the game. And
Read the
maybe
pin
we still
message.
we're getting ankle breakers
If you're
on
in
it.
the
Like, I
Twitch
was getting
chat.
ankle breakers on it against
still
the
confused, let me know.
AI. So yeah, you're definitely still gonna get ankle breakers with the KD go to. For
Guys.
anybody wondering. Also, Anthony Edwards moving.
Not tested a lot, but I feel like ankle breakers will be better. I feel like there's going to be more. Mike Wang said there's more skill that goes to them, where they've been kind of like random, you know, chance, luck based in the past. Now they're more skill based, depending on where the defender is standing when you're dribbling and shit like that. I don't know. That is interesting because there's probably going to be certain moves, obviously, like previous 2Ks, like what, like I don't know. You could really think of any, like 2K20, 2K22, where there were certain moves, like a snatchback or something that would just get ankles. It kind of feels like it might be one of those. Like there's going to be certain moves that are just crazy for ankle breakers again.
Back is kind of like Zach LaVine's. Yeah, anyone can.
Nah,
do
you're
the
doing
hop
it,
back.
Clink.
It's like the same animation from.
If I get
2K26.
permed on 26 on my plate
Y'all wonder
transfer,
if that was in the game.
probably.
Yes, that's in the game, and yeah, I'm not really sure exactly how good the potential of the dribbling is because. You know, we haven't really had the game for much.
Am I okay? Like, am I fucking
We
bugging? Like, I've seen him twice now. Like, it's like Devin Booker is number 15.
is because
Am I tripping?
You know, we haven't really had the game for much time at all. We didn't
He
really
switched this
play it
year?
a crazy amount.
Why?
But I feel like there's got
My 7-1 girl gonna shut the paint down. Guys, in the chat, are you guys making a male or a female mod player? First build, male or female? Let me know. Let me know. And if you guys are in the TikTok chat, come through to the Twitch right now. Solo_ on Twitch. I'm explaining the VC giveaway over there. Giving away a bunch of VC. Male. None of y'all making females. Caitlin Clark build. 7-foot stretch kitchen cleaner. Parentheses female. Okay. Bro's making a kitchen cleaner day one. What else we got? Female for the winter time? What does that mean? Female. Pistons already have a number 1, so he can't wear it when he gets to Detroit. What's good, Chico? Wow, play take. Not gonna read that one, but that's an interesting comment. Angel Reese build. Is that your first build, Benny?
How many drill moves you customize and how many
Female
drill moves are in the
good
game.
girl build said love her secret. You're a real
All
person.
right, button shooting versus rhythm shooting. Now, keep in mind, everything that I'm talking
Bro,
about with
Clink,
my
what?
opinion on the gameplay is also me playing with the my players in the theater and, you know, all that stuff, even though I'm not allowed to show that footage today. So
You said you're
yeah,
making
just
an
keep that in mind.
all-rebound
But
Angel
anyways,
Reese build.
I am usually a rhythm shooter, okay? I've been rhythm shooting since 2K25. I'm not rhythm shooting in 2K27. I'm definitely going to be using the button. And yeah, with rhythm, it's based off not really the
Guys, I'm gonna let the video play through, but I said this before. Looks like button's gonna be back. Rhythm is in the game still, but it is just not looking as good. Same with no dip. Oh, that's definitely tougher.
tempo this year. You have to green the timing. So when I was first trying to tempo shoot, it was definitely a little weird. Now right here, this like these clips you're watching right here is me button shooting. I just think it's more simple just to, you know, hold a button down and time it that way. Now, of course, there's going to be some people that probably prefer the right stick shooting with the rhythm and timing like that. Like that's a right stick shot right there. You'll be able to tell when it's a right stick shot when like in the meter there's like a little like line that's like moving with the bar.
DC
And
is
then
not
when
going to
I'm
be free.
buttoning, there's no line right there. So that's how you know when I'm tempoing and when I'm button shooting, if you guys are wondering when it comes to this gameplay. But yeah, I definitely prefer the button. It's just more simple. And Mike Wang was even talking about how there's not really an advantage shooting with one or the other. It's really just personal preference. There's
Drop
both
y'all's
on
thoughts
same
in the
playing
chat, by the
field.
way, on
And I
2K27
definitely
on
felt
everything you're
that. I didn't
seeing.
think there was a
Let me
huge
know, let me know,
advantage
let me
one over
know.
the other. I mean, of course, I thought button was better just because it's just, you know, in my opinion, I just think it's just easier just to click the button. You
Definitely
know,
rocking button.
to do the right stick. You know, it has nothing to do with actually.
Yeah, I'm probably
getting
gonna
a
go
bonus
button.
from the button or getting a bonus from rhythm because that's not a thing. They're both on the same.
Y'all can see the
playing
Curry
field.
slide
So,
right there.
Yeah, if you're the button or getting a bonus
Look at the Curry slide. It creates more space this year.
from rhythm because that's not a thing.
He didn't let it
They're
fully
both
play
on the
out,
same
but
playing field. So yeah, if you're worried about rhythm shooting being too OP, and you know you thought it was too OP in the past,
Rye, what's
or
good?
maybe you thought
Take
one
away
is an
pro
advantage
play,
over the
please.
other,
You don't like it?
it's
Umper, what's
really
good?
just personal preference.
Cap a lot, appreciate the follow. If you guys are gonna make sure to sub up, drop a follow. 27 dropping next week.
You know, later down the line when the game's
LeBron.
out, but right now I'm 100% gonna be using button. Also, another thing I noticed when I was on the my players, the jump shots are really fast. I don't know what it is. I was like using Quentin Grimes base.
Whoa, he's allowed to talk about
using
that.
Ray Allen base at one point. I
Whoa.
was using Jonathan Isaac at one point. Yeah, the custom jump shots, I don't know what it is, but they're way faster. I even had to put it to like 75% speed, which I never do, but even that felt like, okay, maybe that's like
in a minute. What's good, bro?
Test. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're loading up your first build. The jump shots are a lot faster. Usually I play on push. I'm definitely gonna have to play on release this year with how fast these jump shots are. I didn't really feel it like that in play now, but when you get on that my player and put that custom jump shot on, man, oh boy, them jump shots were looking fast. I mean, I was playing with, so I've seen some of the best shooters usually on
How'd you hear that, Benny?
Shooting 0 for 8 from 3 in their first
You think
games.
being a female will affect certain dribble moves we can't get? I'm not sure if you answered. Nah, the female and the male mod players have the same everything. Same animations, dribble moves, attributes, all that.
Because these jump shots were too fast.
Yo, Tanner, appreciate the sub. If you guys are gonna make sure to sub up, drop a follow, I'm gonna shout everybody out.
Really how crazy of a change it was, you know, seeing that.
We actually got to make a push for this 900K.
Yeah, when I say
Right,
that,
we've been
like, I
right
am
there
not
for
kidding. You're gonna be like,
too
damn,
long now.
Okay, like, should I even go 100% speed, or maybe I should go to release if I was on push? Okay, but other than that, yeah, I'm glad that button and rhythm shooting is.
Are there
going to
be jiggle physics for females? Dude, what are you asking right now, Benny?
What y'all end up
You are asking
shooting
some
with in 2K27.
Like, these are your questions about 2K27, Benny?
I am gonna comment on
jiggle
fading really
physics.
quick
Are we
after playing with
serious?
My players and in the theater and stuff.
Out of
Fading is
anything
going
you
to
could
be in
ask.
2K27. Okay, you can see some of the fade animations are the same with Paolo, Devin Booker. Pro 2 is the same as well.
Guys,
yeah,
fading's looking pretty good.
2Ks. This is gonna be a good fading 2K.
I swear they never like mess the fading up. Like, it's always just good. Am I bugging? That's always just a safe thing to do. Just put your midi high and just start fading. You'll be good.
So bad is in the mid range for that, and at the 3-point line for that. So keep that in mind when making your build. Now, step throughs is a new thing in 2K27 where basically if you pick up your dribble, hold the left stick in a direction, and then shoot, you can get some pretty crazy animations and get some crazy shots off as well. And look, I just want you to look at how deep I was shooting with Durant and how there's still a green window. Okay, sorry if y'all can hear that in the background, but we don't got time to wait for that to end. Okay, we got to record and get this video out. But yeah, KD, look at this, bro. This dude, I'm shooting side.
That's got to be on like rookie.
This is on Hall of Fame.
Bro, no way.
Damn near the logo. Yeah, once again, if cheaters is an issue, this is gonna be something they definitely use.
2K21 was not good for fading.
Going to the paint and like getting a layup
with like shot aiming, I was going
I'm
crazy.
getting like spins out of it too.
Limitless range OP.
Like, in game, these are not like
it's limitless range OP. I mean, I wouldn't say that aside from the full court greens we were seeing from Sizz, but I think that was probably on rookie. You can time full court shots, so if cheaters are back, that shit's about to get crazy.
Or anything. Like, these actually might be more usable than a lot of y'all think watching this video. But yeah, I think step throughs are definitely viable. And I think they're actually going to be useful in 2K27.
I don't know. I mean, I think people get a little glitchy with them, but
timing of these, because you can get
there's no way that's like a go-to move for like some shit.
Especially if people are jumping at you regularly. Yeah, this could get crazy. Now, when it comes to doing like a move back to back and just canceling right into it, I know it's 100% possible because sometimes I was getting it. I know Choppa was doing it sometimes, but I just wanted to share what I was trying. Right here, this is me doing like a left trigger after every dribble move, and he kind of does like a pound dribble.
That's what always happens.
And I was also trying to do it with Devin Booker, where
it stops the move, but it like
this is me doing right stick after a step back.
It like does a second dribble,
and it just makes you play
that shit is a travel
sometimes. But then
why are you spamming that map in all the chats, bro?
Back-to-back Booker.
Yeah, it's green only for layups. Green only for layups, Braxton.
I know it's 100% possible.
If y'all got questions, let me know. Let me know.
It looks like because the quick stop is with the left trigger. I'm gonna show you in a second here. And
yeah, when crews are open, I'll be doing recruits for my friend.
Cancel into a move with the left trigger. This is what it looks like right here. So
that's the Booker step back.
Share that with y'all when I was trying to test how to like really do this. And yeah, these were the results I was getting just playing around with it for just a couple minutes.
Quick stops, quick stops, quick stops.
Now, quick stopping is in 2K27. It's with the left trigger. Okay, so I know a lot of y'all are probably used to like going up on the right stick. I actually
How y'all
do
feel
like
about
the
this?
left trigger quick stop. And I think, you know, you can get fast with it too, especially if like you're a good dribbler like me. I was just literally running left to right and just kind of trying to show it deliberately when you're just tapping.
7 teams in a row. Let's go, bro. You're locked.
And it's, yeah, you can stop immediately on a dime, shoot straight out of it. That's how you
Guys, we have so much gameplay, videos, all that to watch. I'm gonna be live for a minute, so y'all make sure to follow up. Tomorrow we got the build stuff as well. Yeah.
Quick stop in 2K27. This is me messing around with it with some different NBA players.
What do you mean by that, on the
2KU.
greens?
Once again, I was just really rattled that you couldn't save your settings in play now, so I was kind of just messing around in the 2KU with a couple different things. But yeah, so if you're looking for how to quick stop in 2K27,
Small PG or tall PG, we're gonna be talking about builds
trigger,
tomorrow. We
just
literally
tap it.
cannot say
Tap
anything.
it and shoot out of any move.
Left trigger to
tap
quick
it.
stop in
And that's why I
2K27.
was attempting to cancel out of moves with it, because yeah, you can stop on a dime with the left trigger.
Y'all write that down.
That's how you're gonna be able
Get
to
your
quick
notebook
stop
out, get your
in
notepad.
2K27.
Left trigger, quick stop. What am I saying?
All right,
Dunk
so
meter's
y'all
looking
already know,
crazy.
with the dunk meter, you don't even need to really touch the right stick. You just need to button it. So no matter what dunk you go up with, it's gonna give you a meter. So you have to time it. So all these dunks right here, and even like when I'm going baseline, I am using the right stick to get the reverse dunks. But these other dunks, I'm just using the button, and I'm going to get a meter. Okay, so that's how it works in 2K27. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the dunk meter, I do think it's better. It's definitely better than it was in 26. And I mean, dude, they got LeBron doing some
Bro, what are you
crazy shit, bro.
saying?
But
Like,
yeah,
you have
you
time
can
to
definitely
hold.
actually get some
Feel like
contact
that, you
dunks
have
with
2
the
time
meter,
hold.
which is like finally, bro.
What, rhythm?
You know, I
or what are you
hope
saying?
it
Time both for
stays,
what?
and I wonder how good it is gonna be with certain ratings, because once again, we couldn't check the ratings of these players. You know, couldn't save the settings. I couldn't see what Giannis's dunk was or Ja Morant's dunk was. But I mean, look at Ja Morant catching a body.
Holy shit.
And the
Penny
dynamic
getting
meter
boomed
like
on.
Morant's dunk was. But I mean, look at Ja Morant catching a body. And
I would
the
want to
dyna-
know what difficulty Clutch is playing on. I feel like Clutch isn't the type of guy to put it on Hall of Fame. I feel like he's not the type of guy to put it on Hall of Fame. I'm like really test shit. Clutch probably trying to just get some crazy clips, or you know, I fuck with Clutch. But this is probably on what, rookie or pro or something lower.
The dynamic
I mean, look,
meter,
yeah, like I don't. Clutch is just doing it. He's just doing it right
it
now.
does
For
change a
real.
lot. And even when you get close to the rim sometimes, I mean, that meter be getting a little big.
That's a full bar
sometimes.
def
You
rookie.
see Zion going crazy. And I'm going to show y'all some
He's just
clips
running
with
in there and
takeover
fucking
soon
dunking on him.
as
Like,
well
yeah, there's
later
no
in the
way that's
video.
Hall of Fame.
And I'm telling you right now, man, especially with the my players,
He's just
if you
going
have a
at
high
him.
driving
Yo, what is
dunk,
that contest from? Is that
and I'm
Nemhard?
telling you right now,
What
man,
the fuck
especially
is
with
this in the
my
paint,
players,
bro?
if
You got Anthony Edwards coming at you, and what do?
you have a
You just fucking stand there and you just put his balls in your mouth, bro. He just sticks fucking one hand up like that's gonna do anything,
high
bro. Jump.
driving dunk, and you're in takeover, I don't even know if that shit is stoppable, man.
Pro Max.
I mean, it was looking like an automatic contact dunk.
Damn. I like this though. Look at this. In 2K26, the meter did not work like this. Look. You start off, the meter's small. I don't even know why it starts off that small, but last year the meter would never get bigger in 2K26. No matter what happens. It could be wide open. It doesn't matter. The meter's not changing. But now you'll see the meter will go fully green because there's no one there. It's wide open. That's how it should be. And it was not like that in 26. So
dunk.
that's good. And that right there might just make finishing OP because it's actually working how it should.
Every single time with this one finishing takeover, no matter what anybody did, but I don't know. It was guard versus guard, so they probably had low interior defense to be fair.
Damn,
I
Josh
know
Hart.
interior defense matters, but we'll get into that later into the
Oh! See, that's probably Hall of Fame. Who's this? This is
video. Matters,
Spam?
but we'll get that
This?
into that
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't even... Nah, I'm not surprised he didn't green that, but...
later into the
Wow.
video.
I mean, he shouldn't make that. He shouldn't make
Now, I didn't
that.
get to test all the takeovers in 2K26, but like I was just saying, I just had to show a couple clips. I don't have my player clips though, because I can't post that yet. But that's where I'm really getting this opinion
Yeah,
from.
okay, bro.
Because I can't post
Okay,
that
Clutch.
yet. But
On Zubac? Clutch, dude. What difficulty are we playing on? That's a full green meter. On Zubac. He's in the way, bro. There's got to be a rookie confirmed, bro. There's no way.
Where I'm really getting this opinion from, when you had finishing takeover, dude, this contact finishing
He does a finishing takeover. He does the finishing takeover.
My God, you were catching some
Damn.
crazy bodies.
Bro, the
okay?
meter is looking massive
My
with this
God.
takeover.
You
Is that TJ? Is that TJ
were
McConnell
catching
trying to
some
stop him?
crazy bodies, okay? So dunking might be crazy in 2K27, which I'm happy about because I feel like it really.
Yo,
has.
again, can't talk about builds too much till tomorrow, but how y'all feeling about your builds when it comes to dunking? If you're a center, like off this footage and shit, are you going like for more of an interior center now? If you're a guard, are you putting crazy dunking on it? Also, I forgot, you guys can't see because the sub count's blocking it, but it has the different creator names in the top right corner, so you can't see whose clips is what. This is Clutch's footage. That's why I keep saying it's Clutch, or why before I was saying that it was Spam or whoever it was.
Been good the last couple of years, but it might be pretty insane if you make a slasher.
I'm doing more like a lockdown build this year.
Now, same thing with this.
Are you gonna be shooting with button or tempo? Probably button. Tempo's not looking like the move. We'll have to test it out more, but I want crazy layups. Loki, yeah, layups are looking good. They are green or mist though. You're making a wing, spam 1 of 1. Can we see standing dunks? Oh, we saw them a little bit with Joe Knows video. We'll look more at that. We might even have some more in this video of standing dunks. But...
Standing dunk
yeah,
meter,
right here.
like the dunk meter, if you just hold X in the paint, even with the button, you're gonna get.
Guys, so I was not explaining it the right way. You don't have to use the stick to dunk. You can use the button, but it gives you a meter every time. So you have to use the meter. But you can use the button to dunk, if that makes sense, to trigger it. It'll just give you the meter every time.
On standing dunks, okay? So that is gonna be another different thing in 2K27. So I mean, are you gonna be able to do standing dunks with a 40
You really think they're only
standing
cheaters?
dunk?
No, I think there's gonna be
Maybe
cheaters.
wide open, yeah, but if there's defense there, probably not. But look at Wemby, bro. Even with someone right on him, you saw the red thing below his icon saying that was good defense.
I heard it's not. I heard it's not, Benny.
I'm gonna tell you right now, after
He said, will Lonzo cross into a dunk be good again? I heard some of the crossovers aren't as effective. Some of the stuff that I've heard from different people though turned out to not be true, so I don't know. But yeah, I heard some of the moves that were OP, like, you know, in the Lonzo cross, shit like that, isn't
my
like it
players
was.
and stuff. I know I don't have a lot of footage with this in the play now. The standing dunk meter.
Yeah, you can still use the stick to get the sick dunks.
2K27,
how is paint defense looking? Paint defense, I think, is looking better. Blocks looking better. You know, there wasn't a lot of blocks in 2K26, but with finishing being more improved and the meter working how it should, you know, I feel like interior. I don't want to talk about the builds too much, but I feel like, you know, paint defense matters more. And I heard Joe Knows talking about it because, you know, so I guess I'll talk about it a little bit as well because it's a little bit about the build stuff, but not really. The days of just going with, you know, a 50-60 interior and just, okay, I'm in front of him, he's going to miss this, might be gone, you know, with the dunk meter working correctly. And people with high dunks are just going to bang on you and jump over you and shit if you have a low interior, I think. Strength might matter a little more. What's good, Zen Insecure?
Launch.
Layups. These are looking kind of crazy.
Example of a layup. I know it's a wide open layup, not this Curry one, this next one, but like it really starts out low and then like the meter can really expand big depending on how
we did see blitz steals are still inconsistent.
But layups in 2K27, I know like Mike Wayne was talking about how there's like this new layup thing where like players can adjust midair, and that's definitely a thing, but you don't really have to do anything. You just hold X and players will like get these different animations like that right there from Ja and kind of like get away from the defense to get the green window way bigger. I don't know how I feel about that because you don't really have to do anything as the user to make that green window that much bigger. I guess it is. When
they say your plate transfers over, does that mean the highest plate you reached that year or the highest plate you ended with? Probably the highest plate. I don't know, but yeah, if you guys didn't hear, they're saying your plate level. So if you're a red plate, silver plate, whatever, that transfers to 2K27 at the start. Yeah, I think you'd start off as a purple. Does anyone know how that works? Did they clarify? Is it the last build you played on? Is it your highest plate you have? It's probably your highest plate you have. I don't know.
based off rating.
Yeah,
so
the plate stuff's kind of weird. I don't really see anybody in agreement or whatever with that, you know, saying that's a good move. It makes no sense, really. You're going to start off as a red plate, skill-based matchmaking type parks. You're going to start off with an all red plate park day one,
I guess. But yeah, here are some plenty of examples of that in the gameplay. Yeah, scoops are still in the
Is
game.
it true
of
from
course,
anywhere you shoot
but
always
I think
shows
layups are
meter?
definitely-
Just in this footage, it shows meter. You couldn't turn it off at community day, but you'll be able to turn it off. Oh, you're saying full court shots and shit, I think, Ricky. Yeah. Yeah, the full court shots, they're like timeable with like meter and stuff. Yeah.
Gonna be better in 2K27 just because of that. Like,
Can they just
you
get rid
don't
of the
really
rep
have to
shit?
change
The game
anything
would be so good.
skill wise as a
What?
player.
You don't
like,
want
really
rep?
just have to go out with the layup.
Dude, they've taken rep out of the game, like 2K19. A lot of y'all don't know. There was no rep. Or you might have forgot. There really was no rep. That shit was ass. 18 as well. There was no rep. One of the worst 2Ks ever.
And your player's going to adjust midair and get bigger green windows. So yeah, especially if you have I wonder, bro, if high layup rating might be crazy just because of that. I wonder how effective it really would be if you went a crazy high layup because of this new feature. Now, some random old moves I wanted to mention. Kyrie spin is in the game. Kyle Kuzma spin is in the game as well. Devin Booker floater, you still don't get that one animation from 24 every time. Like, it's
that's
still
looking
random
bad.
again. So if you're wondering
That's looking
that,
bad.
Devin Booker aggressive is just gone. This
Said the
is
rep
an
round will take the
animation.
same amount of time. They just added more levels. Hopefully it's more rewards. Yeah, so the more reps, rep system's not going to be harder, but more reps, you're going to have more rep ups, more rewards. I just wonder how good the rewards are. Are they going to be ass? Did they add more levels, but the rewards are going to be ass? And it's like, oh, you just got a fucking LeBron James wristband at Ricky 4. Like, you know, I don't care for that. Rewards going to be mid. Shit, I don't know. I'll give them. I'll hold out some hope. I think they could be decent, especially with the cap breakers and heat check and all that type of stuff. Hopefully they added some new ones, some new like gameplay related
They
stuff.
give you when you try to do the D-Book aggressive. Yeah, that is long gone. I know a lot of people are gonna be happy about that. Yeah, that animation is absolutely removed, absolutely cooked, complete
Yeah,
fries.
badge token rewards
you're
as
not gonna
well.
be able to use that
I'm
in
sure that's
2K27.
probably gonna be in there.
But D-Book crossover changed a little bit. I feel like this
Estimating
is
how many
basically
cap breakers we're getting this year. What do you guys think?
Fox cross, like it's pretty fast.
Yeah, badge token. I could see that. That's a good call. Good pull. Badge token rewards for different reps. You could have more badge points and stuff on your builds. Plus the cap breakers. 30 cap breakers. I would say maybe less. 25 maybe. Somewhere around the same. 25 maybe. What did we get? 28 last year? Maybe 25. If they're going to add more shit, especially with the badges and all that,
I don't know. I definitely.
you
look
probably
at the
won't give
D-Book
us like
crossover
40
here,
cap
but
breakers. Passing.
I don't really have any clips of this just because, you know, this is against the AI right here, and my opinion's going based off user versus user. But I think passing might be the worst it's ever been. They definitely didn't fix passing. The ball's going off people's heads. It's going off people's backs. Full court passes with a high pass sack is looking like full court shots sometimes because the passes are so off target. Yeah, passing is definitely looking pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, what?
Now, when it comes to go-to shots, they work the same in 2K27. I just wanted to show a couple
Okay,
of
wait,
them.
we just got a new
Obviously,
tweet. It's gonna take too long to pull it up, so I'm just gonna read it. Swagx Godly just talked to Mike Wang, and Mike Wang confirmed blitz steals versus AIs in play now are much harder to get, and that shouldn't be the case for player versus player gameplay. So we were just saying blitz steals were looking bad. We were seeing some people run up, the ball go through their hands when it should have been a steal. Mike Wang said there's code specific to CPU controlled ball handlers in play now that makes it harder to steal the ball from them. The CPU sometimes struggles to protect the ball from users, and we were seeing a ridiculous number of steals against them. So apparently it's tough to steal the ball off AIs in the play now footage and shit we're seeing. They did that on purpose. But in the park, Okay, that's actually important. That's actually important. But how true is it? We don't know.
The KD go-to is still the same in 2K27. I think really all the go-tos that I saw looked exactly the same.
The walk back.
I think LaMelo Balls is a little different. I'm gonna show gameplay of that in a second, unless I just never, I don't know, I didn't really use it, so it could be the same, to be honest. But yeah, go-to shots work exactly the same in 27. I know a lot of people kind of didn't like how many people use the KD, but it was getting ankle breakers in the play now against the AI. And if it's getting ankle
Every
breakers
time the
against
AI
the
would stop their dribble, it was critical
who,
for free
you know, be
throw.
having good defense outside of like contesting most 2Ks, then it's
Nah.
gonna be getting ankle breakers against the.
We're really here, though.
Especially
27
like
about to drop.
Ankle breaker takeover.
The stream tomorrow is about to be crazy.
Yeah, that's back.
If you think this stream's
27,
crazy,
but here's that LaMelo
tomorrow
ball
you have to be
off
in the
off of
stream.
One leg, it's kind of clean. I ain't gonna lie. I know some people are definitely gonna be.
Nah, they're
messing
still
with
gonna be
that
going
in
crazy, I think,
2K27.
Ricky.
I'm not sure if that's new though. Now with alley oops, the control for 2K27 is just still Y and X. That's gonna be how you self lob in 2K27.
What
And
time
obviously,
tomorrow?
The other lob is just double tapping.
Well, the embargo is 11 a.m. Eastern again, like today. But I might stream earlier, like 10 a.m. Eastern or something. We'll see.
Y and pointed to somebody.
No, but just be live like
I know they
for a
said they
minute all
changed
day.
the little directional lobs to people. I didn't really mess around with that too much, but look how high KD jumped on that one self lob. I thought that clip was kind of crazy, but yeah, lobs are basically the same in 27.
Okay, I have an opinion. I think low key. So every 2K is different. If you're a 2K tryhard, if you're a 2K head,
Now when it comes,
if you're a 2K head, you know. Wait, what is that? What is that on my TikTok stream, like below my face cam? But okay, I don't know. But if you're a 2K head, you know each 2K is way different. A lot of casuals will say, "Oh, 2K just drops the same game every year." That's just not true. If you are tapped in and you know the dribbling and you know each game has way different dribbling, way different dunking. We're even seeing it right here. The dunking, the meter is way different, you know. Defense, it's different year to year. This one could be the most similar from what we're seeing right now. I feel like. With the go-to shots and the walkbacks and the lobs and some of the dribbling stuff. There are different shit. There's new stuff for sure, big changes, but you know what I'm saying or no? It's not a copy and paste. It's not, but the 20 to 21 dribbling was insane. Yeah, like it's way different. Like if you play 2K a lot and actually play it and are tapped in, watch videos and shit, like yeah, 20 to 21 dribbling is not even remotely the same. 19 too, 19 to 20 to 21 to 22. You could even keep going. All way different. But for whatever reason, I don't know. I just heard it from some of my IRLs. Maybe some of y'all hear that too. People are just like, oh, like, because obviously I'm a creator, so I have some IRLs that'll ask me about it. Like, oh, like you hype for 2K? Like, what they doing? They just dropping the same shit again? Like, but 22 and
the
23.
post scoring in 2K27, it might be pretty crazy because y'all know how post fades are really good in 26 with the tempo. Well, besides changing it from tempo to, you have to agree on the timing, they're very good in 27. Like, I was playing one we on theater, dudes were greening from damn near the 3-point line on post fades. Not to mention the standing dunk meter is crazy this year. So
See what else Mike Wayne's saying right now.
Might be crazy. And that wall-up badge, you need a lot of interior defense to get that. And I know a lot of people aren't going to be going that high on their interior. That's needed for
Guys,
that
after
wall-up badge.
seeing all the stuff about finishing, dunking, layups, all that, when it comes to builds, again, we can't talk too much about that. I'm going to be talking about that tomorrow. We're going to be making builds on stream tomorrow all day. But is this moving you? Like, are you guys going to be going high driving dunk, high standing, high layup? Like, how are you all feeling based on the play now gameplay?
So, yeah, post scoring is definitely going to be a lethal option in 2K27, to say the least. Defense in 2K27. Well, you can't really see the contests in the gameplay because the settings
High
wouldn't
physicals
change,
for
but
sure.
The contests are not percent. They're like,
Yeah, I feel like physicals didn't matter as much, and I'm gonna finish this video. I keep pausing it, so I'm gonna let it play out after this. But I feel like physicals used to not matter as much. The last few 2Ks they have been like speed, agility, vertical matters a lot for a lot of different things. So yeah,
It was like semi-open.
Strength should matter more this year, I think.
Solid contest, heavy contest. That's basically what you would get, which I don't really like. I'd rather have percents to get more of an accurate thing. But yeah, picking up the ball, like the collisions they were talking about, if you have like a lower perimeter defense, you can make people like kind of pick up the ball. They'll lose it on bumps, and it's kind of
okay. Another thing I'll say now, because Mike Wang just tweeted this, we're seeing a lot of the AIs kind of bobble the ball, maybe when it should have been a steal. They'll hold on to it, not drop the ball, whatever. Mike Wang's saying they upped that for AIs. Because apparently people were just stealing the ball from AIs left and right. So for AIs only, they made it harder to steal from them. So that's something else we got to think about when we're looking at this footage too.
Dude, I don't know how I feel about it, and I feel like you can get bumpy on this 2K with a low parim.
Regular people in the park
There
might
was
just be
people,
dropping
my
those
players that
passes.
had like a 60 parim that were getting pretty bumpy, and they didn't really have strength either. So I can't imagine with like Bruiser or something. Now when it comes to steals, honestly, there really wasn't no blitzes. Like,
Yeah,
I
see,
don't
he's
know
talking
what
about it,
2K is
but
doing. Like, we gotta have blitzes.
Jeremy, what's good,
Range,
bro?
I couldn't really tell just because, you know, obviously CPU versus CPU, and I didn't
I think
really
so,
play enough
Marcos.
user on user.
yeah, there's no
So a lot of
percent
them were
in test.
ones,
It's just
so obviously there's no lanes as
name
ones,
ones.
so
It's like
I can't really tell you
bothered,
much about lanes.
shit like that. Bothered,
Plucks
smothered.
aren't really in the game. They gotta
1 to
add
10
blitzes
though. How
in
we
because
feeling?
that's
1 to
bad.
10.
Paint
10 really
defense,
good. 1
if
is
you had
really
a high
bad.
interior, you could get
Let me
some
know.
crazy block animations, some crazy like paint defensive animations too, where like you kind of suck them into like a crazy defensive animation. Pause. But if you have a low interior defense, like you getting yammed on, you know, so it ain't gonna be looking too good for you. And then besides that, that right stick defense that they were talking about, where you have like aggressive contest, right stick down is like conservative, whatever. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, don't use that shit. That shit is actually awful. They need to get a patch on that ASAP, because if you touch your right stick on defense, say goodbye. You getting blown by, you getting cooked. Okay, it's not gonna be looking good for you. Okay, I don't really have a lot of clips of that to show, but I'm telling you right now, if you touched your right stick on defense, you are going to move like Franklin the Turtle, and you are going to get scored on. That needs to be patched immediately. I was really hoping that defense
6.5,
was gonna be
8,
kind of
7.
crazy. Now paint defense can be good if you have it
9.
upgraded. Sure, I was seeing some good blocks too.
All right, we
But
just got an
need
important tweet from
better
Grinding, so I'm about
good
to
steals. We need more steals.
talk about that.
And that right stick defense got to be adjusted. Now the contest system did seem better though from 2K26, of course. Hey, if this video was helpful at all to, you know, teach y'all some stuff about the 2K27 gameplay, make sure to drop a like. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down.
Y'all make sure to check him out. If you guys aren't subbed, make sure to drop a like on his video, all that. Good video right there. But all right, we got a few things. We got a new tweet, we got a bunch of videos to still look at, a bunch of raw gameplay, all that. Real quick though, if you guys want to be in the VC giveaway, it's simple. I'll be giving out a ton of VC. DM me, follow me on Instagram. My Instagram's right there. It's Solo YT. It's Solo YT. Y'all gonna want some VC for 2K27. I'm giving out a bunch of codes. DM me your age and the state you're from. DM me your age and the state you're from. That's how you enter. If you're from a different country, you could drop your country, whatever. Age and country, age and state. And I'll get back to y'all when I can. I mean, I am gonna be a little busy with all these streams and videos and stuff, but I'm gonna reply to y'all ASAP and keep giving out these codes. And also, we have a 2K27 giveaway on my Twitter right now. I think we might be drawing that winner today or tomorrow. So that's on my Twitter, YT_solo. All right, so Grinding just tweeted. Let's see, wait, do you guys have any recommendations for what to watch next? Should we do... All right, let's see Grinding's video.
I played NBA 2K27 early, and today I'm going to give you my...
All right, let's watch Grinding's video. I feel like we do all the raw gameplay and raw footage at the end. We just watch all the edited shit now because that's probably better, and then we can break down the extra shit at the end. Again, I'll be streaming for a while, but Grinding just tweeted this. I'm not going to pull it up. That's too much work right now, but he said, do not hold your right stick up on defense unless you think your opponent is shooting. You have been warned. So a lot of y'all run around holding, you know, maybe left trigger, maybe holding the right stick up for contests. Don't do that unless You think your opponent is shooting? Apparently, it's easy blow-bys. If you're, I mean, I feel like it's kind of like that in 26 too, but it's even
I played NBA
worse
2K27 early, and today I'm going to give you my completely honest opinion about everything I liked and everything I didn't. For example, I love the brand new dunk meter. Last year, the green window on the dunk meter only shrunk and never grew, but this year you can visibly see it grow the more open you get throughout your dunk animation. Tall players obviously still have an advantage in this department, but small players have access to a certain takeover that completely levels the playing field. More on that later. Now, one thing I didn't like is the ball going through my player on what should be obvious blitz steal. The lack of steals was a major problem on NBA 2K26, so seeing this was really concerning. But before y'all start saying GG, there's no defense again, let me also say the bumps and contact body ups you get on this game felt insane. Even on players that aren't known for their defense, I was able to get attached to their hip really easily when in NBA 2K26, even the CPU would slip by like I wasn't even there. I also have one more thing I want to reveal about blitz steals, but first, here is a $50
that shit is definitely already claimed.
Xbox and PlayStation gift card for Noti Game. And here's the winner of today's NBA.
Y'all make sure to sub up, follow up. We're doing a bunch of EC giveaways. Obviously, right now we're doing them on my Instagram, but once 27 officially drops in the stream, so you guys are gonna want to be in here. I'm gonna have a bunch of codes that I'm just dropping to you guys in the streams.
NBA2K27 giveaway. If you want NBA 2K27 for free, subscribe with notifications on and comment one change you want to see on the game. I'll be picking the winner in tomorrow's video. Now let's break everything down, starting with the biggest change, the new step-through shot mechanic, which is a brand new feature where
like, is this the biggest change?
Anymore. He
it's a new feature, but
do an up and under to create an insane amount of space.
I think this is being gassed
open
up
even
right
if
now.
you were previously boxed. I'm calling it right now. This will be the biggest change in NBA 2K27, so you need to get this in your bag. The good news is it is super easy to do. To activate this move, all you do is pull your right stick in any direction. If you hold it to the right, it'll do it to the right.
Ooh,
And
I
if you
could
hold
see
it to the
that.
left, it'll do it to
I
the
could
left.
see that. Maybe that's the way you score on AIs this year. You gotta do that shit.
Super easy to do, but the skill ceiling on this will be super high. I can already tell the players that master this mechanic will be able to make some crazy shots.
We'll talk about builds tomorrow,
especially the
Ricky.
taller builds like 7 foot.
It's literally like
In last year's
illegal to
video,
give
I
opinions
called
on
that
builds and
no
talk
dipping
about
would
all
be the
that.
skill
Yeah.
gap on NBA 2K26, and it was. So heed my warning. I'm telling you, this is a mechanic you do not want to ignore. And speaking of no dips, no dip timing has gotten a major
Step-through's gonna
revamp.
break the
Not
game,
in
you
the
think?
gameplay itself,
Break the
but
game?
in the form of this brand new quick trigger badge. Basically, the higher tier your quick trigger badge
What
is,
Xbox
the
is playing?
faster your
Xbox Series
no
X?
dip will be. Mike Wang himself has said that the highest tier of quick trigger will feel like no dip in NBA 2K26, while lower tiers like bronze and silver will
Are you guys
feel
hearing this
slow.
or no? This is important, so I'm gonna go back. Especially with rhythm shooting, no dipping, all that. Listen up.
No dip will be. Mike Wang himself has said that the highest tier of quick trigger will
You guys read this tweet? There's a badge called Quick Trigger. No dip is back, but it's not consistently fast every time. It depends on the badge, you know, your shooting rating, all that. So that's kind of big. I usually just run around, like, rhythm shooting is not as good. I usually just run around no dipping, rhythm shooting, everything. That shit was OP. So I'm patched.
feel
Confirmed.
like no dip in NBA 2K26, while lower tiers like bronze and silver will feel slower and less consistent. And that was very apparent in the gameplay. The best shooters in the NBA, no dips felt really good, while the average
Carter,
player
push
felt
the
like
follow.
I wasn't no dipping at all. It felt like their normal jump shot barely.
If you're in the
sped.
TikTok
So
stream,
if
come
you're
through to
a
the
major
Twitch,
fan
Soul
of
_ on
no
Twitch.
dipping, make sure to keep the quick trigger badge in mind when you're making your build.
Cheaters
Now,
are gonna have
when you're
quick
making your
trigger
build,
on
you
Hall
wanna
of
know
Fame
if
for Legend.
dunking is even worth it. So let's talk about this brand new dunk meter. And I got a lot to say about this, so listen up. Let's get this out the way now. It is an obvious improvement from NBA 2K26. Last year, your dunk meter could literally only shrink, which means that if you started your dunk meter with a defender in front of you, and then your defender gets out of position and leaves you wide open by the time you're dunking, your dunk meter would still never grow even though you're wide open, which is why you saw a bunch of clips of people missing
Let me put this on my
wide
Instagram
open
that we're
dunks
live.
in the rec in the
Should I start start
this
doing that
year,
more?
that is completely different. You can see multiple clips, whether the player is small or tall, it doesn't matter, where if I got more open as the dunk animation continued, my green window would increase to match that visual, which is obviously how it should have been in the first place. Now, the more interesting part of the dunk meter is who it benefits most, taller builds or smaller builds. So let's start with taller builds first. Just like last year, from what I've seen so far, taller builds have an insane advantage when it comes to dunking. Players like Giannis and Wemby had insanely big green windows when driving to the paint, which obviously makes sense. The taller you are, the easier it is to dunk, so your green window is going to be bigger. The only concerning part about this for me was that no matter what defender was in front of me, the taller players like Giannis and Wemby were just dunking on everybody. Basically, what I'm saying is that great defensive centers weren't altering my dunk meter to shrink at all on these taller builds. So yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that dunking on taller builds is going to be very, very strong. And a pro tip for everyone that likes to make these tall demigod builds: when attempting a contact dunk on this game, try to start your dunk from the free throw line.
If I say I'm live on my Instagram, will I get more people actually come in here, you guys think?
More contact dunks, and you'll get less contact layup animations instead. Before I realized that, I was getting a ton of layups on Giannis.
Is fading from 3 back?
Annoying, but once I started the dunk animation,
low-key, I would say it's a little bit better than it was last year.
City, even
fading's always tough.
Takeover. Now, okay, Grindin, taller builds can dunk. Cool. What about the smaller build? This is what I was really concerned with, because y'all know me, I love to start off the year with a 6'3" or 6'4" two-way point guard build that can.
Alright, I'll see y'all enter the VC giveaway.
Small guard dunking.
You guys want to enter the VC giveaway? Come to the Twitch, show us we're on Twitch, and I'll explain it.
It is a lot better in NBA 2K27. I used Ja Morant for nearly an hour, and even though he is only an 84
shout out Grinding, y'all make sure to check out his video, by the way.
He was getting contact dunks like it was his job. And not only that,
what is this? Is this a zone, or like, why did this AI just drop out the corner crazy? Look at this. I don't know, why am I even noticing this?
In contact dunks like
he just took the slip, or whatever this was, the screener.
It was his job. And not only that, you can see
observed, what's good?
Again, that my dunk meter green window increases in the paint every time I get a little more space during my dunk animation, which was honestly a relief to see. I was convinced it was gonna be only tall players could dunk once again, but small guard dunking felt really good, especially with this brand new takeover called airspace. What airspace does is it increases your green window on driving dunks, and man, once you get this badge, it is dunk city over and over and over again. One thing I will say about smaller builds dunking is that it was harder to get the contact dunk animation started, because obviously shorter players have smaller legs, so you can't just do it from the free throw line like you could with a Giannis or a Wemby. But once I got
did he say what difficulty this was, or no?
I could start my dunk animation from Uganda, and somehow I would end up in the paint dunking on the tallest center on the court. I'm calling it right now, if there's no change before launch, airspace will be one of the best takeovers in the game.
Yo, that guy was not even, who was that?
There's no change before launch.
Mamu? Oh my god, he just fucking caught a body for no reason.
Space will be one of the best takeovers in the game, so keep that in mind when you're making your builds, because trust me, I will be too. Unfortunately, I can't talk about the ratings required to unlock this airspace takeover until tomorrow, so subscribe with notifications on for that. But let's just say, if you make a dunking build, you will have airspace, okay? It's not some...
Yeah, like, I don't know how much, you know, we can see from the play now stuff. I'm gonna just speak on that. You know, we got the build stuff tomorrow, all that, but personally, I feel like I'm gonna try out some different takeovers this year. Based on the gameplay, of course. These opinions are just on the gameplay right now. Finishing, I think, is going to be fun. I think there's going to be some finishing takeovers like airspace he's talking about that I want to try. I also think I want to try like some ankle breaking takeovers and stuff like that.
Thing you have to go out of your way for, and it is a super strong takeover to have. Now that we talked about the dunk meter, let's talk about
Giannis on the all-time beat?
To the lob system. Last year I told y'all that I absolutely despise the new lob system, where it is a random button push every time you throw a lob. And the reason I didn't like it is because I thought it would be too hard
every year, Jeremy, every year, bro.
You load into in the random rec in random theater matches, and it would also have zero effect on competitive players because they're just good at the game. So it just felt like a needless mindless cosmetic change that was punishing casuals and didn't really affect people on the higher end of 2K. And I'm guessing 2K heard these complaints all year because they came out with a better compromise for this than I could have thought of myself. And that compromise is that every time you throw a lob, it will be a fixed button press depending on where you throw the lob. If you throw a lob on the right...
Guys, I'm not dropping a gameplay video. I mean, you could probably tell that by now. I'm not dropping a gameplay video. We're just going to be doing a lot of streaming, breaking down all the gameplay. I got a lot of raw footage still to go over once we're done with all these different breakdowns and videos. And then tomorrow, we should have a video or two and the same thing, stream, breaking down everything. So
it will
don't miss
always
it.
be square. If you throw a lob in the left,
10 a.m.
it will
Eastern
always
probably.
be circle, and if you throw a lob in the middle, it will always be triangle. For my Xbox users like myself, if you throw a lob on the right, it will always be X. If you throw a lob on the left, it will always be B. And if you throw a lob in the middle, it will always be Y. And honestly, I think this is how the lob system should be for the rest of time for 2K. I personally think that this is the best
Yo, I did not
you can
know
think of
that.
with the system that they...
That actually makes a lot of sense, though. I did not know that.
Want to implement. Obviously, I would prefer it to just be X or square every single time because I
Wait,
still
what? So then why is that one square? Shouldn't that have been circle?
feel like the changing buttons isn't necessary, but a lot of y'all actually disagree with me and think that it's a cool change to make lobs a little harder. So in my opinion, 2K came up with the best possible compromise to satisfy both of us and also save my controllers from raging when little Timmy in the random wreck misses his 6th lob of the game
it's for
because
more
he
you
can't
throw
figure
it?
out what
I don't
button
know,
to
I'm
push.
fucking
So
confused.
overall, a W chain. Now it's time to talk about everybody's favorite subject.
So if you throw it from the
dribbling.
left, it's square. If you throw it from the right, it's circle.
Is the dribbling good in NBA 2K27? And man, do I have a lot of opinions.
Like, yo,
about
he's
this. First
fucking
off, let's
glitching around with that escape back and forth.
NBA 2K27. And man, do I have a lot of opinions about this. First off, let's start with some objective truths. If you spam your escape dribble move over and over again, you will slowly lose adrenaline bars until you completely run out, and your player will start moving like a snail. But weirdly enough, if you spam your signature size up the same exact way,
I don't know,
you
I could-
don't
did
lose
the app
adrenaline
drop, or is
bars,
that
and your
tomorrow? Does
player
anyone
will
know?
move perfectly fine. So you can technically
The
spam
2K
moves
HQ
staying
app or whatever?
still and combo up, which I guess makes sense depending on how overpowered the move is. As you can see from 2K26, the most powerful move in the game was an escape move. The Paul George, the Jimmy Butler, Kemba Walker, everybody was spamming that all over the place depending what height build they had.
I can't lie,
Generate
I'm
that
about to
spam,
be
you
looking
lose
crazy
adrenaline bars if
day
you spam
one.
your
I'm about to be
escape
looking
move.
crazy because I'm low-key a standstill dribbler. I don't think Screens is in here anymore, but he used to always get mad at me because I would just never run left and right. I would just be standstill fucking comboing. And that shit looks good on this game.
Do it kind of egregious for it to go all the way down. So I'm honestly not too mad about that. You really shouldn't be spamming your escape behind a screen over and over and over again. But I just found it interesting that you could spam your signature size up over and over and didn't lose your adrenaline. Now, what are my honest thoughts about the dribbling? First off, the standstill moves looked great.
All right, so
A
the
lot
app
of them
drops
were
tomorrow.
super fast. There's going to be a couple that I mentioned right after this as the best moves in the game that I saw. So you know what animations you should be looking for your player. But yeah, a lot of the standstill animations on a ton of players looked really good, it looked really fast, and it made the game look really smooth. What didn't feel good to me as a veteran 2K player is the burst you got once you
That's what
tried
I'm seeing
to
everybody
run out of
saying.
these moves. It truly felt like I
the
was doing these
bursts.
super fast glitchy moves, and then once I wanted to go to the rim or try and go for a 3 off a screen, my player would instantly slow down before attempting to launch. Now my guess is that this was intentional. If you remember in one of the teasers, they put a sign that said no left right cheese, or left right cheese has been removed, something like that. So I truly feel like this was 2K's attempt to limit the left right cheese behind a screen. But yeah, first impression, speed boosting felt really slow. So my initial thought when playing the game was, oh my god, speed boosting is gone. Some people are gonna love this, some people are gonna hate it. It's gonna be so controversial.
I see
But then I
FedEx.
calmed down and realized this was
I can't
just
speak on
quick
builds
play.
till
And
tomorrow,
even in
Lil
quick
B.
play, I found some players that could burst out of their animations while others couldn't. So that initially gave me a sign
Damn,
that
that
there
meter
are
was
certain
huge.
moves that you can burst out of way better than others, just like in every other 2K. So do not freak out if you see me doing super glitchy standstill drill moves in these clips and then randomly I slow down out of the burst. Again, I can't really talk about what we're gonna go over tomorrow, but all I'm gonna say is some of your favorite dribblers were absolutely moving. If y'all didn't see, you get complete control over your dribble moves this year. There's like 30 different dribble animation slots, which means every single dribble animation has been broken down so you have complete control over your player. So I'm sure dribbling won't be a problem, but I still wanted to be honest and mention that I
exactly.
do think think it could.
Yo, if you guys are in the TikTok chat, come through the Twitch, solo underscore on Twitch. We got VC giveaways. I'm about to explain how to enter.
Now, with that being said, there are a couple
Solo
things
underscore on Twitch.
you know. If you want to know how to quick stop, aka stop on a dime and shoot, it is L2 this year. Tapping L2 is by far the best quick stop in the game, but if you got used to the NBA 2K26 quick stop, which was flicking up on the right stick, you can still do that. It is just a little bit slower from what I've seen. But yeah, you have your pick of the litter there. If you want to quick stop using L2 because you're used to it from other years, you could do that, and it's really good. And if you just want to do the right stick one because you're used to it from this year, you could do that because it's decently good as well. Honestly, I was doing the right stick up for the most part. Just
he knows it's good. Karma's is good. Well, 6 look decent. I think I'm gonna get taller guard this year. Looks have more animations.
Well, now some of the best moves I noticed in quick play.
Yeah, there's a lot of animations, new SIGs and shit. I don't know that I'd say tall guards have more, but I think both have a lot more. Holy shit, Wemby looks broken.
By far the best move in the entire game.
I don't know what difficulty this shit's on. Probably
Steph
rookie.
Curry escape. And just like every year, there are a bunch of NBA players that have a bunch of other NBA players' moves equipped into quick play. So if you see another player that isn't Steph Curry doing the Steph Curry escape, just know that's normal.
Dunking's
yeah,
looking
that
pretty
move, you
easy,
can spam
but
left and right. It is super quick. And honestly, I think it's going to
the
be
difficulty
very
will
scary, especially
will be tougher than this
behind the screen. I
part.
think small guards all year are going to be using this escape. The only other one I could see maybe eclipsing that is Kemba Walker from other years, because comp guards like to crab. If you don't know what crabbing is, it basically just means putting the defender behind you on your back so they can't contest your shot.
Wait, did you see my DM buckets?
Crabbing, but
Probably.
Steph Curry felt better overall, so I
think I DM'd you like
are going to be using
3 hours ago.
Escape. And I might as well say this now since we're talking about dribbling. Devin Booker breakdown combo is
I don't know when you're going to be up.
Gone
or
from the game.
You
know that glitchy move that basically every 2K player used, where your player would kind of just glitch through your body on NBA 2K26 and then shoot a wide open midi fade because he glitched through your body? Yeah, that dribble move is nowhere to be seen. I know we're only in quick play, but we had over 100+ players at that event, and everybody was saying they could not find Devin Booker breakdown combo on any NBA player they tried. So yeah, RIP to that move. I honestly never want to see it again. It was torture playing against that on the tube. Another really good dribble move, shocker, is the Curry slide. Stephen Curry behind the back, very good move. And then just to rapid fire some good moves you could write down, Donovan Mitchell between the legs was really good. D'Angelo Russell's between the legs was really good. Darius Garland moving breakdown was super good. Darius Garland moving breakdown was John Morant's breakdown in 2K26. You know that really fast
Yo, Ty, appreciate the follow up. You guys are gonna make sure to sub up, follow up.
That was Darius Garland's breakdown combo. And the last move that I noticed in quick play was Damian Lillard escape was
I'll say badge stuff's gonna be more tomorrow.
Now that we talked about the dribbling, it's natural that we talk about
badge
the
points.
defense. Now, judging a game's defense off of quick play alone is troll. I can't tell you if it's gonna be a good
need to bring back that Jamal Crawford, that behind the back.
That would honestly be clickbait. But what I can tell you is what I saw. The first and most important thing I want to mention is that if you hold your right stick up to play defense, it makes it really hard for you to stay in front of your defender. So if you're like me and you got in the habit of holding up on the right stick at all times when you're playing,
the blow-bys are looking like pretty solid. I feel like
to get out of that habit,
sometimes you get walled up.
Get absolutely cooked on defense if you are running around holding your right stick up. The only time you want to hold your right stick up is when you think they're about to shoot, so you can get the contest. But other than that, get your hand off of the right stick, because bro, I'm telling you, it makes you so much slower, and you're gonna get 21 points dropped in your head, and your squad's gonna flame you. Now, with that pro tip out the way, the first thing I actually noticed while playing the game was that whenever I got closer to the CPU, it felt like a magnet was dragging me into a body up animation. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that it really felt like you could get bumpy on this game, which was honestly refreshing, because on NBA 2K26, it felt like if I tried to get near anybody, they were blowing by me and shooting a midi fade. But yeah, the contact body up animations on defense felt really
gotta make a 99 dunk build and plug in it. Whoa, Buckets, you better plug in a what?
Small and had no defense.
Dude, Buckets, did you see you can time full court shots? You could, there's a meter. You could time full court shots.
6'3", not known for their defense, and I was able to body up players like LeBron or Kevin Durant all the way up the court. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying that it is a very different thing that I was not used to, as on 2K26, like I said, it felt like we were playing slip and slide.
93 dunks.
So yeah, the body contact on 2K27 felt a lot better. What didn't feel a lot better was the blitz steals in quick play. For some reason, I just could not get a blitz steal on these CPUs. I have clip after clip after
much Kobe
clip
in the
of
game.
my hand just going
had cheating
through
for the last,
ball.
like, 7
Sometimes
2Ks.
my body would go through the ball. It just felt impossible to get a blitz
hope
steal.
not,
Now
though.
again, I had a different experience when I was playing in the builder in the my court against real players. We'll talk about that tomorrow, so don't get too worked up over this. I'm just giving y'all my honest review of what I played on this day, which was quick play. And in quick play, I could not get a blitz steal. So I don't know if that's a CPU thing. I don't know if it was just a me thing. Maybe it's a skill
Mike
issue,
Wayne
but I
confirmed
genuinely have so many clips
this was
of my
just a CPU
body
thing.
going through the ball, and it scared me until I
Dude,
ended up playing in
Ronnie
the park
replied to
and
that too,
seeing
Buckets.
what
Did you see?
happened there, which again we'll talk about tomorrow. Subscribe.
Sounds
for
like
notifications on.
weight
Other
is
than
gonna
that, chase
matter
down blocks
on
felt
defense,
really
yeah.
good. It felt like on players that aren't really necessarily known for chase down blocks, they were still able to get up and get them if I was in the right position. Contest system, I can't really talk about against CPUs. If I was to say, oh, the contest system's really good, that'd
Ronnie's
be
on
troll.
my
If I
ass
said it's
now.
really bad, that'd be troll. You can't really tell against the CPUs. You have to wait until
Crazy.
you play against real players to see what that's like. And the same thing goes for paint defense. I didn't really see my meter change too much, like I said, on taller builds whenever I was trying to dunk on like Joel Embiid or just players with high defensive ratings. I didn't really see my dunk meter change on taller builds. On smaller builds, it definitely got smaller, or I definitely got blocked. But players like Giannis
Prime
and
was
LeBron
good.
were able to dunk very easily. But yeah, I don't want to go too in depth on paint defense
Let's go,
until we can talk
good.
about what it's like on.
If you guys didn't hear
For the most part, all I wanna say
2K27
in quick
for the
play was
early
I could
access,
not
it's
get
coming
bump
out on the
steals,
26th
and
now, not the
contact
28th.
bumps were really
They
bumpy,
moved it up
and I
2
also wanted
days.
to warn y'all about the right stick up defense because I don't want y'all getting cooked on day one and hating the game. So yeah, again, make sure you put your right stick down unless they're about to shoot the ball. Now, a major change that I absolutely love because we have not had a good one of these.
Yeah, the
for
app
years
comes out
is
tomorrow,
the
so we'll be able to make
standing
builds and
dunk
shit.
meter changing.
Hopefully it's going
Mashing
smoothly.
is finally back, and I
'Cause I
never
could
thought
see
I'd
that,
be so glad to say that. But on 2K26, the standing dunk meter felt so wishy-washy.
Not working.
Some games I'd be like Shaquille O'Neal in the paint, and some games it felt like I could not get a standing dunk to go in if my life depended on it. This
Can I
year,
buy you
especially
27?
on taller players, it felt like my whole window was green. Like you can
And
see
do the
in these
27
Wemby
giveaway
clips,
on my
I'm
Twitter.
dunking on 2 people in the paint, and my green window is nearly
Kinda hard to make a build without
unmissable.
knowing what
And that's
actually
without
works
the
best.
standing dunk meter takeover, which makes your
I mean,
standing
that's what
dunk
we're
meter
that's what
big.
you're
So I
kind
can't even
of
imagine-
seeing today, though. I feel like today you're seeing, okay, finishing looks like it's gonna be pretty good. Shooting, maybe a little worse. I don't know. A lot of people are saying passing's not looking too good. Defense, I would say maybe got better. And then you can try and, you know, make your build, figure out the badge points, all that on the app tomorrow. What if there is a dribble sig or a jump shot specific rating that we don't know about? Well, you can see that in the builder. So on the app, you should be able to search for your sigs and jump shot and all that. You can do that this year too. Hopefully. Finishing looks great. Shooting is alright, dude. It's got better, and passing is the same pretty much.
Imagine what matching is going to be like once you get that. Post scores, hear me out, you might be back, all right? I know you had a rough year on 2K26, but you guys might honestly be back. And for me telling you that information, please
Yo,
never
Skill,
pull
Chris
up
the
on
follow.
me,
If you guys want to
okay?
make sure to
I love
follow
y'all.
up.
I don't
Sub
want
up.
no smoke,
Appreciate you,
okay?
Skill.
I am afraid for my life. Please do not pull up with the standing dunk takeover badge and drop me off, okay? I want my 90 win percent. But yeah, no, mashing felt really good. It felt like the back down animations in the post were really strong too. You could see that if my player was stronger or taller, I would back down the player really easily. And then once I did the
Happy
drop step
2K week.
animation,
Let's
the
go,
player
bro.
would
Let's
get
go.
flown out of the way, and I could get a standing dunk or a contact standing dunk very easily if I had the height and strength.
I'm scared what
advantage,
Provoke
which
is
how
gonna
it should
create
be. There
content-wise
should
this
be
2K
negatives for
with
not going
females
straight. There should
being
be
in the
negatives for going a
game.
smaller build, because that's how it is in
Holy
real life.
shit.
Wemby is going to dunk on Gortat, just like Giannis is going to dunk on Mario Chalmers. It's just a thing of life, bro. Physicality is a very important
His
thing in
thumbnails are
basketball, so it
insane.
should be a very important thing in 2K as well. I absolutely love the standing dunk changes. Even if it's a little overpowered this year, I still like it because, bro, we haven't had it in years. So even if we're getting matched in the paint and an eventual
Yeah, you gotta
nerf
reply
has to
when
come
you're
out, I
done.
will still have
Reserved.
fun with it on season 1 because, again, bro, it's been so long. We needed this back. Standing dunk mashing felt really good. Honestly, dunking overall felt really, really strong. And trust
Yeah,
me when I say
2K's dropping an app tomorrow. Once the embargo lifts at 11 a.m. Eastern, I'll be live before that, but I'll be live the whole day, showing builds and all that. But they're dropping an app. I think it's called 2K HQ, where you guys can get that on your phone and make builds tomorrow once that embargo lifts at 11 a.m. Eastern. So while we're streaming and all that, everyone will be able to make builds and shit. So I'm probably gonna be making builds on stream. You guys can Let me know what you find too in the
My
chat.
build videos tomorrow reflect on this knowledge, so make sure to sub with notifications on. You are gonna want to see those builds. Now, with all that out the way, let's talk about rebounding. And rebounding's kind of funny because it's not
Yeah, the
really
2K21
an issue
spin back is
2K
back.
has
I've seen that.
had. Like, I don't really see people complaining about rebounding too much. The only thing I see people complain about is sometimes the box out animation, because people will say I have a 95 defensive rebound, I have max strength, and I have the Hall of Fame badge. Why am I getting wormed randomly? So to combat this, 2K actually did something that I think should have been implemented a long time
Let's
ago.
go,
I'm really glad
bro.
they made this change. They split up the rebounding
Like sometimes be
badges
sitting here and
into
I'm like,
defense
yo, a new
rebounding
2K is
badges
really
and
about to drop.
offense rebounding badges. So
I get
when
a
you're
little
making
hyped.
your center builds, you can no longer
Let's go.
just go
George, what's
95
good?
defensive rebound and an 80 offensive rebound and say, well, it doesn't
It's a goat
matter.
right there.
I have the rebounding badges.
If you haven't
because I
pre-ordered
got
the
one
game,
of
can you still get the app? Yeah, anybody can get the app. It's free.
them to 95. Instead, you have to have both ratings super high.
good,
because,
bro.
for example,
Hope
if
you're
you
doing
go
well.
95 defense rebound and 80
I feel like this is gonna be
offensive
one of the
rebound, yeah,
best
you'll have a
2Ks.
Hall
Why
of
do you
Fame
think
defensive
that?
rebounding badge, but on offense, you're gonna have no badges. But on offense, you'll only have certain level. But on offense, you're gonna have lower tier badges, so you won't be able to get the offensive boards like you are on
Nah,
defense.
Grinding had to
So
get
yeah,
this video out quick, bro. He didn't have time to make sure he got all the little cuts out. Bro, no. People don't realize how many takes sometimes it takes to say certain shit. And Grinding usually, because sometimes he'll send me stuff, he does it a lot.
To me, that
Who's
was
Zetter?
the
He
most
edits his
major
own shit, I'm
change
pretty
for
sure, especially for
rebounding
something
is
like
just
this.
splitting up the badges and making people invest more.
Nah, that's
attributes.
normal.
And making people invest more attributes into both. And yes, I can say that they already revealed the badges. And without looking at my footage, I honestly forgot what the badge names are. You can look it up and see what badges I'm
Press the
talking
edits for
about.
him?
There is
Like
a defense
this?
rebounding badge and an
think?
offense rebounding
Try
badge.
out this.
Based
This is
on
like the
your
early
offensive
footage and
rebound
shit.
rating and your defensive rebound rating. But yeah, other than that, rebounding just felt like 2K. The box outs felt clean. The jumping felt clean. You can still green your rebound timing, and there's actually a badge for that. I think it's called Sync Snatcher.
Wait, he
or
did?
something like that. Where the higher tier
Should
your
I-
badge, the more.
That's what I
rating
was just
increase you get
thinking,
whenever you
and I
green
love
your
it,
rebound
and I-
timing. So if you green a lot of rebounds,
and I-
that
and
might
I-
be a badge worth
and I love
investing
it.
into. But overall, rebounding just felt
Cameras.
like 2K. The only thing I want to talk about here was the
I
split
was thinking
between
about that
offense
case.
and defensive rebounding, because I don't want y'all making center builds with a high defensive rebound or
So
a
if they're
high
running
offensive
the two
rebound and
badges,
a super
that's
low
it.
on the
They get the
opposite,
big.
and then you're getting cooked on one side of the ball
They
for
did?
the rest of life. You need
I just came
both
home. Where
rebounding
DF
ratings
clan?
high. Make
Where
sure
DF
you do
clan?
that on your
He said, I just came home. Where DF clan? Dude, what? Where the fuck did you just come home from? Jail? Where have you been, bro? Where's DF clan? That shit ended like 5 years ago, bro.
build. Now, some miscellaneous thoughts. Post scoring should be really strong with the new step through shot. I feel like post
Pistol,
scores are
appreciate
gonna
the
have an
follow.
insane bag this year. From what I saw, post hooks are really strong. That's every year. You honestly could not go wrong making a post score in any year. I feel like 2K26
Yeah, I see
was
FedEx.
when they were the absolute weakest. and
DF
there were still
tryouts
people that
when?
made them very, very strong. I'm pretty sure it was still the most prevalent 1v1 build in the stage. So yeah, you can really never go wrong with a post score. And with this
He
new
said,
step
"What
through shot
the
mechanic,
fuck?"
I'm sure they're gonna
Bro,
be absolutely
where
broken.
have you
Honestly,
been?
The only thing I'm really worried about with
Just tuned in his tempo shooting returning. Yo, lit gaming community, let's go with the Twitch Prime sub. We need more people like lit gaming community, bro. I appreciate the support, my guy. If anybody's a Twitch Prime sub, y'all can sub up for free. Get no ads, all my emotes. I'm streaming every day for 27 all day. Y'all gonna want no ads. Build videos and streams tomorrow. 11 a.m. Eastern is when it can happen, so I'll be live a little bit before that. Is tempo shooting returning? Yes, so tempo shooting's back, but a lot of people are going to be using button. Tempo's not as good. I mean, there's not much to say. Tempo's just not as good.
this game is the dribbling.
I don't
think
know,
dribbling in the game is ever gonna
desperation.
be cooked. Because like I said, there are players who are absolutely moving. You'll see it tomorrow. But I don't want dribbling to be too hard for casual players. Because I feel like with the addition of all the new badges and the synergy stuff and the new takeovers and the takeover perks and then
Yeah, the app comes out
and then the
tomorrow.
new builder changes, I feel like it is very, very overwhelming for newer / casual players who are just trying to hoop after a long day of work. So if they also make the gameplay too hard to pick up, I could see a lot of
Leviathan, what's
casual
good?
players quitting early on. That is my
There's
biggest
is it just
fear, and that's the main
Leviathan?
thing I'm worried about with
W
NBA
button? What
2K27,
are the
because
rep
that's gonna
rewards?
be a
We don't
little
know.
too complicated, especially with the
You have a
30 plus
Xbox
dribble animations
controller?
that you could put
Probably
on
just the
now.
game,
Me as
sir?
a competitive player or someone
I
who
don't know.
plays 2K a lot, I'm
Yeah,
glad that
button
that's a
over
thing.
rhythm, I
want
think.
full control over my player. But even for me, it was so mentally taxing putting on 30 animations every time I made a build. So I'm just worried how a casual / newer player is gonna react. Maybe they'll just look up videos and copy it word for word and it won't be too bad, but I could see it becoming pretty tiresome pretty quick, and we might need a compromise for NBA 2K28. But anyways, that is my yap session about NBA 2K27.
Nah, you're
What
just
I
doing
said,
it.
you like how the game looks? Do you think it's gonna be a skip this year? Y'all let me know.
How we feeling now? 1 to 10 in the chat. 10 is really good. 1 is really bad when it comes to 2K27. 7, 4. We have a lot more things to still look at. James Harden just agreed to a new 3-year, $97 million contract return to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Y'all heard it here first. Dude, you're not joining OVO crew. One sec. Guys, if you want VC, listen up. I gotta mention it. Keep mentioning it. But this is how you do it. This is how you guys can enter the giveaway. It's on my Instagram. It's Solo YT. Y'all quickly pull up Instagram. I know y'all got Instagram. Follow me. DM me. You DM me your age and your state. DM me your age and your state. I'll get back to you. That's how you enter the giveaway. If you're from a different country, you could do age and country. DM me your age and state, and I'll get back to you. I got a bunch of VC codes. And when 27 drops on stream, I'm going to just be giving away a bunch of VC. So, tons of VC codes being given out. Xbox, PlayStation gift cards. And we have a 2K27 giveaway on my Twitter right now. YT_solo. So, y'all make sure to enter that. If you guys want VC, DM me your age and state on Instagram right here. It's Solo YT. Y'all tap in. Quick. Does anybody know any really good videos or breakdowns? Like we watched Choppa, who had a really good dribbling video. You know, we have Joe Knows raw gameplay, I think. All right, you know what? Let's watch Young Dirk.
YouTube,
Let's watch
we
Young
are
Dirk.
back with the first
How about
dribbling
that?
breakdown on NBA 2K27.
How about that?
I'm going to go over everything
He's
that
usually
you need
pretty
to
good.
know about dribbling. Which
good,
heights
Chad?
can speed boost? Which heights are best for dribbling? How the dribbling feels? Is it slow? Is it clunky? Is it smooth? How does it feel compared to NBA 2K26?
Have you seen anything, Chad?
And I'm going to give you some of the best dribbling
Top 27?
that I have found so far and everything else that you need to know. But important, tomorrow I am dropping my full dribble tutorial and full dribble breakdown with my custom SIGs in the My Court, okay? So because of the embargo,
Tomorrow's gonna be big for
2K
gameplay
but
and stuff.
tomorrow, I'm
You know,
going to release
with the My Players and all that.
in the My Court
'Cause this
with
is all
my
just
custom SIGs, so you guys can really
playing out
see
with NBA
how
players
to
and
move
shit.
and groove on NBA 2K27. So make sure you are subscribed.
Yeah,
with
Chad, they
your
patched
so
you, bro.
Don't miss that video. And another thing,
It's looking like it's gonna be a
before we
button year
get
though,
into it, the footage that
shooting,
you're seeing
not
in
rhythm.
this video is actually from Choppa. He is a very good dribbler.
Dude, we're just
do
gonna
not
watch
worry
more
about
from
that.
Choppa.
I'll leave his link in the description. And the reason why it's his footage is because your boy Young Dirk, when he was dribbling in Learn 2K at Community Day, forgot to hit the record button. So I would really like to apologize for not having the exact footage to match with super inconsistent, which is gonna bring me to my
Like I hate to say it, but like we already watched Choppa's video. Y'all make sure to show love on Young Dirk's video though. What should we? Let me try to find something we haven't seen yet. Let me try to find something. Let's see. Saw something here. We got a lot of different options, a lot of different creators. Hold on, I'm not showing it yet. Subscriptions. Let me see. Okay. Let's just watch this.
1 hour of raw NBA 2K27 gameplay. I tested a bunch of different teams, a bunch of different...
Choppa's video is decent. It's nothing crazy. I think you could learn a little bit from that for the dribbling, you know, but what I'll say is the standstill dribbling is looking pretty twitchy, looking pretty good, but the speed boosts out are looking bad. I feel like we'll probably figure out how to do that though, like we always do. Like, oh, put on this hesitation and then flick this way and run out. But the speed boosts are not looking good. The bursts, standstill shit is actually looking pretty good. Go-to shots, walkbacks, all that's still good. Yeah. What's going to be your day one build? Tomorrow is everything about the builder, so I'll talk about all that tomorrow.
players and
I'll
you
be
guys are
live
gonna
early
get to see
tomorrow.
a whole bunch of different aspects of NBA 2K27.
Is Hank gonna come back? He
gameplay
usually
in
comes
this
back for a
video.
few months.
Two quick things to note. The first thing is in this video, I have some person versus AI gameplay, and I also have some person versus person gameplay.
Magic,
within
what's
this video,
good?
So y'all could kind of get a taste of both of those. The second thing is the only
You on the
setting
clock
I
right now,
could
Magic?
change was the difficulty. All of these games are on a Hall of Fame difficulty.
I'd like it if the
but I
W is
wasn't
integrated
able
into
to
the city for female mod
customize,
players.
Like my player HUD. I
okay.
couldn't take off my shot meter. I couldn't turn on the shot feedback for all shots.
I feel like Cash Out's gonna be
Unfortunately,
max
we didn't
rep
have
at the
those
end of
options
season
available
one.
to
Nah.
us at Community
End of
Day,
season
but
one would be
this is
crazy.
An hour of NBA 2K27 gameplay. I hope y'all enjoy. Please just take 2 seconds. and
Try
drop
season
a like for your
2.
boy. It's free. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Enjoy. With pure green windows being smaller in NBA 2K.
Shout out to NBA 2K Lab. Y'all use code SOLO if you guys are gonna be using 2K Lab for the best
More
jumpers and all that.
And it's Anunoby.
Wait, that's
Guy finds the best shot.
damn. He literally just uploaded this.
In off the glass. They're looking his way, and he is answering the call.
Yeah, when he gets into a rhythm early, it
Should I do some shit like this?
So many different options.
Now here's
Nah. We low key, yeah. Hold on, who else did Clutch post? No, I don't think Clutch posted. Laker fan did. Screw it. Watch Laker fan. Watch Laker fan.
Fan here. As it's about title of today's video, we have the official dunk meter test of NBA 2K27. Now, I'm starting you guys off with some clips of
Magic with a 16 months. Let's go. The Twitch Prime.
Let me tell you,
W Magic. If anybody's got a Twitch Prime, you can sub up for free like him. Get no ads on my emotes for the next month. Magic's at work.
However, I
He's
do
still in here
want
showing
to
support
show you
and subbing.
that there is
W
balance
Magic,
to
bro.
this at the beginning of this, because I'm sure you're going to see in a lot of other people's videos dunks.
You too,
popping
Leaded.
off.
You gonna be on
Because
2K?
a lot of the community day was smalls versus smalls. It was going to be people with high dunk ratings like.
What did I
Jack
miss?
Go-
I mean, shit. Dunking's OP. Dribbling's got potential. Shooting's maybe a little worse. Defense looks okay. Blitz steals a little bit non-existent, but Mike Wing just tweeted that they should be better in the park. Yeah, dunking, layups looking OP. You could green full court shots. There's a meter for them. What kind of build do I need? I mean, I can't speak on that. Build stuff's going to be all tomorrow. 11 a.m. Eastern is when build stuff happens, so I'll be live for that. But a lot of people are starting to think or starting to say they might, go more interior on their builds with how the finishing is looking from the play now stuff.
Going at someone like Anthony Edwards, where it's going to be a lot of.
I mean, sure, Magic. I'm gonna be making builds on a phone tomorrow, bro. What were you gonna do to me, Bauer?
In the paint collision.
It was on site, bro. Shit. Bro, Magic, why do I have to make your build on my phone? You can't get the app?
Being dunked on.
I could, though. I'll lab
First
some
and
shit.
Foremost, what I really want to say about the dunking is that I am ecstatic that something like this is a thing. Truly.
Let's go,
We've gone
Leaded.
Multiple years.
Let's go. Gotta lock in, bro.
I'd say 3, at least 2 of them, if not all 3 of them, over the last 3 years. All the way back to 2K24.
Hey, yo.
Have been a world where
You don't gotta
guys
say
at
it like that,
Charlotte
though.
Are safe from being contact dunked on as long as you're standing in the somewhat right spot. But
Appreciate
nowadays,
it, Bauer.
even
Appreciate
if-
it, bro.
Even if that's the case,
Did you
if
post?
don't have good interior defense,
Did you post any of the gameplay, or you're just waiting for the builds?
2K27.
I'm gonna have to
And
tap in.
I wanted to start off with those first 2 clips because it just so happens to be how the gameplay kind of set up, but also that I really wanted to show people like Donovan Clingan. who's
Nah.
Like a really tall 7'2", 7'1".
I'm just
kid.
streaming it.
Same with Rudy Gobert, 7'1", obviously like the best rim protector in the league, other than maybe Wemby, But Gobert is low key just built for rim protection.
Bro, Magic.
Long story
You're
short,
dragging it
we're
now,
seeing
bro.
More and more
You're dragging it. You're making it
clips
weird.
Of John Morant
Grown man, by the way.
Gobert, and it never ever works, bro. It truly just never works. So
Bro.
I will continue to get into the gameplay and stuff like that. But what I do want to show you guys real quick is I have a bullet point list right here that I want to go over just to give you a guide for what you're going to see in today's video. Not to mention, big shout out to D-Man for teaming up with me on this. Me and his multiple different, also two flasher. We have Euro spin, hop gathers and stuff like that. Not gonna be
Yeah. I don't like the plain out stuff either.
As a dunker of
holy fuck.
As you can see, not too hip.
If you're about to watch Laker fan, I feel like Laker fans really fucking deep in, bro.
Over the last couple of years. And
you got to be nerded out to be
dunking protectors, or let alone even just respectable rim protector. Did see my notes right here, surprisingly in favor of the defense. The Giannis versus Giannis, I'd like to think he's a better dunker than interior defender, and he was still getting. Okay, I need to get this out and see what.
All right, bro. Is this the fucking notes for the quiz, bro? What is going on here? All right.
Level of interior defense, trying to guard someone like Anthony Edwards' level of interior offense, if you will, or just the dunking. I mean, like, truth be told, these two should never stop each other if you're looking at it from a ratings perspective.
No shots this year, bro. No shots.
Take on that. So we will start mixing this up a little bit, like I showed you guys on the kind of notes section right there.
What is your camera angle?
So,
what? It's just the 2K camera angle.
Quite a bit longer of a video, but it's gonna be my only video of the day. If you guys
did you guys see IQ and Hollywood are gonna have logos at launch? They win the 2v2 logo tournament.
Today is like my NBA, or Play Now, I should say. Play Now, my team, and then like Rucker Park, stuff like that. So me and D-Man decided to come do this test on the Play Now right here, in order to give us something to post.
My face cam? What do you mean?
It potentially could have been a better.
Still can't believe LeBron signed to the Sixers. Still to go. Yo, Blockbuster, what's good?
If you will.
You want to see a higher view?
For that, and I think I'm gonna prefer to do a lot of gameplay stuff. As far as that goes, but we are here to break down so much of this, and I truly do think, even though it's not with quote-unquote contact dunk.
Did you guys see any good videos? Any really good videos? We watched Joe Knows. We watched
interactions. Like, look at this. I mean, don't get me wrong.
We watched Grinding. We watched Double H. We watched Choppa. We watched Young Dirk for a little bit. Did Joey post something? Maybe Joey. How many full court shots will Young?
In that type of category.
Alright, we mixed up two comments in a row. With Lil BK, Green Day 1. Dude, the cheaters are about to go crazy with the full court shots, huh?
On this, and it's honestly unbelievable. I can totally acknowledge, I do think that the meter dunk
is
Joey quite overpowered.
Joey 2K.
Do I think?
Or no, didn't he say he had to leave early? Who, let's see. Who could we watch? Latest. Let's see. If anybody has any recommendations, let me know. See, the method is to post a little bit later, low key, because everyone posted at the same time. Ooh, okay, spam. Watch spam.
I played NBA2K27 early, and this is my full gameplay breakdown. Look, I'm gonna be honest, it's so many things to talk about. I'm gonna just get straight into it. I could have made some
Chill
edits,
has
but
Bula.
nah, we getting straight into it. So we're gonna talk about the finishing first.
You're calling Magic has Bula?
Layups.
It'll be San Antonio on the Heat in the finals this year.
I mean, this game is going to be a layup game. I don't think we've had a 2K where the layups are the best thing in the game.
That's one of my big takeaways from all of this is the finishing is looking crazy. The dunks are working how they should. Dunkies looking good. Layups are going in like they're overpowered. You just know you're gonna. I don't want to talk too much about the builds, but you just know. You know, of course that's for tomorrow, but you just know people are gonna be going high dunk, high layup, all that, and then 3 weeks in, Mike Wang is gonna patch finishing.
I could like
no, I'm just kidding. Maybe though.
Like these clips are just
always some shit like that happens.
Like just playing. I just got the game, so don't expect me to be the best player in the world. Some of these clips are gonna look trash, right? But as we kept playing, we kept getting better and stuff like that. But dunking,
I don't know what their upwards are
the best thing in the game by far. If somebody makes like a 99 layup, bro, your player is literally not gonna get stopped. I can't. Like, okay, if you watch my video first and you go to somebody else, they're gonna say the same thing, bro. The layups and the dunks are insane on this game. Now I put post scoring in this like genre as well because I didn't want to like spread it out too much. You know what I'm saying? Post scoring, I'm gonna be honest. Post
yeah, what do you think of Choppa's video?
Somebody and drop step. I don't think.
I feel like he's moving pretty good for community day and shit.
Right? But when you do a post fade,
Small guard on the inside, like on the twos.
I think post fades are really effective, like to the point where people are gonna start doing it to get buckets now. You know what I'm saying? Like that was only when you saw a post score. I think people are gonna start post scoring when it's like 3 seconds left, and they have to get a shot up. They're gonna post.
Chad, you're gonna make some builds on the phone tomorrow.
So let's go to playmaking. So I have a lot of things for playmaking. First is
nah, Benny,
a bit slower.
You're locked.
I'll be honest.
Big D solo, dude. Unfries, what?
I
think so. Granted, I haven't seen Tall dribble yet.
The best players, you know what I'm saying. You never know when the game comes out.
Yeah, we should see a lot more tomorrow.
We're going off of not the my players. We're going off the players in the NBA. They're going slow as well. But like every year, players aren't really that fast. Now when I tried with De'Aaron Fox and Stephen Curry, they moved a little bit good.
Dude, you're going to another Don Toliver concert? Am I bugging?
Shots, man. They look
I swear it's like every fucking week.
Melo go-to shot at the start of the video. He
got season tickets.
Has an amazing go-to shot.
About to go to fourth period, just checking in. Damn, fourth period now. I've been live for that long.
Nice.
Talking about first period earlier.
Can be effective. Now I know the.
What's happening tomorrow? Tomorrow we got the My Player Builder. You know, everyone can post their builds and stuff. So
effective and competitive.
Tomorrow, that's happening. They're dropping an app where you can make builds on the app. So tomorrow's stream is gonna be crazier than this one. So y'all gotta be in that stream.
As you guys know, a lot of people have already made videos on that.
Tomorrow's stream I'll be streaming way longer too.
Man, D-Book is gone, but also Kyrie Escape is gone, right? So Kyrie Escape is gone. Also, Giannis Cross is not that good. I'll be honest. I'm not a fan of Giannis's cross. It looks very trash. But I also don't get the animation every time, so that might have to do something with it, right? But I probably get it once, like out of like 6 tries, right? So I don't know if it's a skill issue or like that's what it is, because the animation does not look that good. SGA 6 still look great, and Curry slide is trash. Now I know a lot of people are like stunned. Curry slide is bad. What we're gonna do? Yeah, the Curry slide is not that good anymore. I'll be honest. You don't get the same animation every time.
Yes, sir, Fifi. Got y'all with the day one build, bro. Tap in.
Want to skip around
of course.
Watch this, like,
you know when the app goes live? Probably tomorrow at 11 a.m. Probably when the embargo lifts or whatever.
I really don't know how to explain it, but you just got to see it. Blow bys are pretty good now. I've tried to get blow bys on Giannis. It is pretty effective, but you got to do it at a good angle. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you can get blow bys just so easily. I think you actually have to work and actually have a good angle.
Benny's tripping her now, bro. What?
And you can definitely get a blow by. Now I don't know what the stats are like.
How do you know about that?
Stuff like
I grinds or L grinds?
I've done some blow bys. I just had to be locked in and be on the right angle. Skill-based ankle breakers, man. I'm gonna be honest. When we was playing it, bro, people was getting broken all different types of ways, bro. It was insane. But basically, skill-based ankle breakers.
I think ankle breakers are about to be good in this game. I think they're about to be firing off. You know, last few 2Ks, I feel like we haven't had many. I feel like they're about to be back.
Basically, like, if somebody's running to your right and you have the ball in your right hand, and you just snatch to the left, right, and they keep running right, the player most likely is gonna fall. Now, I'm not gonna say it happens like all the time.
We have skill-based ankle breakers. It's not as much a luck-based now.
Stuff like that. But ankle breakers definitely seem.
That's gonna be interesting.
Like, I don't know. It happens.
There's gonna be some
often.
cheese. I feel like with that shit.
Easier for all the people that are dribblers and stuff. The right stick up and then right stick to the opposite side and run is exactly how it used to be in previous games, but like older games. But the most recent 2Ks, it's actually been like some other stuff. It's actually hard to do it, but this year,
what is gonna be meta?
It's extremely easy.
Build stuff tomorrow, bro.
Shooting. So tempo shooting is worse by far. For my tempo shooters, my God, I'm praying for you. But look. I'm gonna give it a benefit of the doubt because we were delayed. It was very hard to shoot. Like,
yeah, I think rhythm shooting will be better than
it
it seemed at community.
Have some good clips in play now. I'm gonna be honest because it was very delayed. Shooting was very hard, but when we played in the my court, it was still low key difficult to shoot with this stick. I'm gonna be honest. Button is going to be better this year.
It's gonna be crazy.
I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be way better.
So if I make you laugh, could you get me 2K?
I'm just gonna tell you that right now, but. You know what I'm saying? I think they just nerfed
but I kind of want to see if you can make me laugh.
Now, new way to quick stop.
Also, no 10% boost can turn off shot meter.
Tap LT now to shoot.
Yeah, no 10% boost in here because they couldn't turn off the shot meter. But
I'm sure the dribble heads know that already.
Yeah, they'll have the boost in the park.
Earlier, the way to quick stop now, you gotta tap L2 and shoot off it. Man.
The badge system is so confusing. Yeah, I feel that. Tomorrow there's gonna be a lot more info on that.
Majority of the time, so all you gotta do is tap L2, so you know when the game come out. The new step through is overpowered, man. I do it a couple times. I mean, you gotta watch it because I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying, just
Damn.
do individual clips. I'm sorry, it's a lot of videos I gotta edit. I can't do it. But the new step through where you pump fake and then you take a step and shoot a fade, I'm telling you, it's OP. I'm telling you, it's OP. I was playing with my teammate Naomi in this in the 2v2 tournament. Man, you can do it from the 3-point line. It's insane. I'm sure it's not gonna be that good when the game actually comes out, but if it is, man, it's gonna be a problem, bro. Fades seem really decent in the midi. I really like them in the midi. Now 3-pointer is definitely not like the 2K26 release at all. Maybe I need to lab it more. I definitely need to shoot more fades because I can't really give you a full thing on fades, but fade in the midi is definitely nice. The Kyrie spin is gone for everybody that wants.
This
to
look
know.
like 26, bro.
I'm
You
pretty
think?
sure the Kyrie spin is gone because I couldn't activate it, and I also didn't see it when I was trying to equip animations. So I'm just gonna say it's gone. You know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's probably locked behind some animations.
No, the Kyrie
Don't hurt.
spins in the game.
Now, defense. We're going on.
The
to
Kyrie
defense,
spins in the
man.
game.
Interior defense
You seen that?
sucks. It sucks. Oh my goodness.
Yo.
Interior defense. Boy, you can get yammed on 50
I feel like that's because the
times,
finishing is
50
so good
times.
though.
I mean, it's crazy.
But I guess that also does mean
I'm
interior
gonna
defense
talk
sucks.
about some more after this, but man, the interior defense is non-existent. I'm gonna be honest. But look, on perimeter defense, if you reach at a good time, your opponent ends up picking the ball up majority of the time. So the ball's in the right and you blitz his right, you might not get a steal, but he'll pick it up. So I feel like that's a positive. You know what I'm saying? Now blocks in this game are overpowered. It's insane. If you're I'm talking guard, I'm talking center, I'm talking 6.
I don't know. I think this is a good thing. There was really not a lot of blocks in 26, so
I'm telling you.
blocks
like,
being
you have
back,
any
if
of
you want to
these
say
players,
that.
bro. If they have a little bit of block
Good.
on you, bro, you're gonna get insane blocks. The animations are insane. I remember, I don't know if it was Mike Wayne or I think it was Mike Wayne. They were talking about all the new block animations. They worked on it this year. I mean, the blocks are insane. Like the interior defense is bad, but the blocks are insane. If that makes any sense to you, defense from the AI, my God. My God, I try to get a bucket. I'm struggling. I look like I ain't played 2K before, and technically I haven't played 2K27 before this. But man,
Yo, the AIs are looking crazy in this game.
It's starting to ruin my self-esteem with this, man. The AIs are clamping. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I mean? But the new hands-up mechanic does make it hard to play defense, in my opinion, where you have to hold your right stick down to get your hands up, and then your right stick up to get like a little jump. It's maybe I need to learn a bit more, but when I tried to play it, like I wasn't playing that good of defense. I'm gonna be honest. You put your hands
We're
up.
seeing a lot of the
and
same
it kinda,
dribble
makes your players
moves and shit. Like the
slower, and you
go-to
can't
shots are
really
gonna be
cover it, so
back.
it's hard. Now
The
lane
walk
skills,
backs are gonna
wrist
be good. They
skills,
look the
plus skills,
same.
I ain't seen none of them. I mean, no blitz steals, no lane steals, and no pluck steals. I just don't.
Pro-Am's
Pluck steals,
like
I'm happy
gone,
with.
but not really. Like it's like through the crews
But
now.
blitzes,
You have to join a
I
crew to
mean,
play
it was only
Pro-Am.
one person, and that was the general. If anybody knows the general, was blitzing. So maybe it's a skill thing. But I'm seeing other people that play lock all the time. Not
Yo,
getting
Solo, make sure
any
your Zen scripts and
blitzes.
values are updated
Lane
before you install
steals,
27.
Maybe I have to play more games.
Someone mod that guy.
I don't see any lane steals either.
I'm just gonna ban him.
Now,
Ready for 2K27, of course,
rebounding
Deonta.
stats
Well, we got the build stuff
matter.
tomorrow, so
Listen, the
we're gonna tap in with the builds.
People that have good rebounding get amazing.
Then after that, we'll be ready.
Rudy Gobert was
Maybe.
snagging, bro. It was crazy. You know what I mean? So I'm sure.
Miggy, what's good, bro? What's good?
I like how they worked rebounding. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm a huge fan of the rebounding animations, and but look, if a player doesn't have rebounding, you have no chance of getting a board. I mean, none. You have no chance to get on board. I'm praying.
Does the top right
you know
thing
what
when
I'm
he
saying?
in the
I'm really
city have
praying
anything
for
to do
you.
with the badge?
You're not gonna get a board. I'm gonna be honest. Now, off to
What do you mean the
regular
top right thing
information,
when he's in the city?
The new badges work. I'm gonna be honest. Now, there's a lot of
Yeah,
new badges, so I
with the
can't
full court
name
shots.
them all.
Miggy, and
Sorry.
the meters
But
on
when
for
I
that?
was doing things and looking at badges
And the dunking too?
I'm gonna be honest. And then you can
Meters,
see it in
shit.
the game how it works. There's a lot of new badges. Like there's a
It's looking
badge
crazy.
called Stand Still Midi or something like that, bro. It's
Miggy, you got a
effective, but I
spark.
mean, man, I mean, how many people want Stand Still Midi badge? You know what I mean? But I'm not judging.
Kind
myself.
of
The
Leviathan, but no,
takeovers.
not the actual
This
part.
is probably one of my favorite things
Where are your
in the
tats
game
at,
to
like,
talk about. The
your
takeovers.
assist points,
Listen,
rebounds?
bro. You can have 2 takeovers on at the same time.
What do you mean they're right?
But it all
My face
depends
cam
on
blocking
how
it?
you're doing and where on the
You
court
can see
you're
'em
hooping,
right
if that
here.
makes sense. If you're
Points, rim, and
hooping on
assists.
defense, you get defensive takeover.
Or are you talking about
if you're
in
hooping
the
for
park then?
shooting, you get shooting takeover. Now let me explain to you why this is game changing, though, bro. And I was talking to
Let's
Jones
go.
about this.
New 2K,
So
fresh
if you're a
start.
center and you're
We're
playing
here.
defense, bro. Last year you could play defense and then get play badge, and then you're just passing. This year, bro, in order for a center to get play badge, bro, I don't even know how he gonna be able to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. You can't even get play badge. You're gonna have to get 10 assists with a center. You know what I mean? Or if a point guard is just rim running all game, he gonna get sharp badge. He can't. I mean, he gonna get slashing badge. He can't get sharp badge just dunking the ball over and over. You feel me? So I feel like that's a game changer. And then also,
Speaking of Tats, and my purple Taz back.
Here that watch me.
Uh-huh.
Look, man.
Good,
when
Rick.
we get a turnover with takeover, we don't lose it. Now, I'm not sure how it is with playmaking takeover. I'm sure you lose your takeover if you lose the ball with playmaking. But shooting, slashing, and all that, bro, you don't even lose your takeover. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. I love it, dog. But yeah, that's it for my bro. I mean, I played the game pretty long.
He just has
played game for
the
8
HUD
hours.
off
I
or
feel like I
whatever.
know some
They
good
couldn't change
information,
that.
bro.
That's why the
I'm
stats
sure
aren't
some
up
other
there.
people know other types of information. But this is all I have for today, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Span 101 out. Let's get it. Peace.
All right, so who else posted that y'all know about? Let's see. Also, I'm going to put a link in the chat. Y'all make sure to join my Discord, especially if you want to be in the crew. I'm going to start my own crew for 2K27. I'm going to need some grinders, so right there. Or if you guys ever just want to contact me, talk to me in the Discord, whatever, you can talk in the main chat, probably one of the voice channels, whatever. But link in the chat. Everybody join my Discord right there. You don't got to talk right now or type right now, but just join so you guys have it. Especially if you want to join the crew or play with me or need teammates at all, you can find some in there. Let's see what else we got here. Let's pull up another breakdown, or I could just pull up the raw footage. Is that the move? I might just have to pull up some of the raw footage that I have. All right, let me see. No, I can't show that. Can't show that. Tomorrow we can show everything. Can't show that.
Second chance.
Here we go. Nah, actually that one's ass. Hold on.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night.
Bro, what is... Hold on. Guys, I'm going to pull up some play now gameplay unedited footage.
Preparing for battle. Tray ball.
Okay. One second.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh, here we go.
Welcome, sports.
All right. Let's play this one. All right, give that a second. I guess in the meantime, I could talk about the VC giveaway. If you guys want to enter the VC giveaway, all you got to do is DM me on Instagram. It's SoloIT. Just DM me your state and your age. If you guys want to enter the VC giveaway, just DM me your state and your age. My Instagram is It's SoloIT. I'll see it right there. It's SoloIT. Getting this video ready. DM me on Instagram if you guys want VC. DM me your age and your state. 2K27 giveaway on my Twitter right now, the YT_solo, if you guys want to enter that. All right, we'll have this up in about 30 seconds. Wow, Drake, wow. In your opinion, do you think people should learn more to button shooting? What do you mean, goals? Like yeah, like if you're saying should lean more to button shooting over tempo, then yeah, I would say button probably. Can we run? Let's go, Mikey. I'm gonna be needing some teammates for 27, so let me know. You good? What older 2K would you compare shooting to? I don't even know. I don't know. 20. I don't know. 23. I don't know. All right, let's go. Hold on, let me just check this. Make sure there's nothing crazy in here. Yeah.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening line.
What's up, Cash Out? What should we do? Should I keep the game volume on? Probably game volume on, right? Or do I play music? Or both? Alright, so now we got the raw gameplay. If y'all have any good breakdown videos that you saw on YouTube that we haven't watched, let me know. But we watched a lot of them. We watched a lot of different people. Spam, Choppa, Joe Knows, Double H, Young Dirk, Grinding. Who else do we watch? Game volume, is it too quiet or is it good? Wemby looks crazy in this game. Yo, Team Marcel, please to follow. If you guys haven't, make sure to sub up, follow up. 900K soon on YouTube. Damn, I missed everything. If you guys missed everything, you could watch back the YouTube stream. You can rewind it. I'm also gonna have that just left up on my channel. So you go to the live tab on my YouTube channel, and then you'll see the stream right there. You'll have everything there. Want to catch up. The 24 standing ISO guards coming back? Bro, I don't know. Is this Hall of Fame? See, I don't know. Nah, I didn't, Jay. Nah, this gotta be like rookie or something. Or pro or something low. If you guys are in the TikTok stream, come through to the Twitch right now. Solo underscore on Twitch. Solo underscore on Twitch.
Going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on. Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for.
I mean, I feel like this 2K has potential. There's some good things. There's some not so good things. It's kind of just in the middle. Yeah, bro. What? Small or tall guards for 27? Guys, we're talking everything builds tomorrow. But you can see, you know, some stuff from the play now stuff. The small guards are looking kind of twitchy. Kind of fast, especially standstill dribbling. Bro, layups are looking insane. I don't know, bro. This is going to be a tough, it's going to be a good finishing year. If you're a slasher, shit, my boy Luck, back in 2K20, where's Luck at, bro? He's got to lock back in. This game's for him. Oh my god. Okay, so that weird pull-up shot is still in the game. This shit right here. That shit is, bro, no one makes that shit. You always try to get like a layup or something off that. Flashing is good, 6'8" to 6'10". It's gonna be disgusting, you think? Yeah, I forget who we were watching. I think it was maybe Joe Knows who was saying size matters a lot. Like finishing is OP, but the taller you are, like if you're like on a, you know, a 6'10" slasher or something, or a Giannis or something like that, it's crazy. Noticeable compared to like a Ja, like a smaller dunker. The best center build, guys. Build stuff tomorrow. Y'all gotta be in the stream tomorrow, because I'm getting a lot of build questions, a lot of stuff about that. You're making a 6'2" guard. What time tomorrow? 11 a.m. Eastern is when people can post build stuff. So I'll be live probably before that, 10 a.m. Eastern or so. Yeah, the 2K HQ app also releases tomorrow, so you'll be able to make builds on the app.
Then for the Spurs, Tobias Harris comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Dylan Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Picked by Champagny.
Nah, this isn't live gameplay. It's from Community Day.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow play.
Yeah, there's NDAs and embargoes. You can't just start spewing shit after you play the game. Like, this is like a, you know, a very secure thing with a whole marketing plan. Like, okay, on this day you can show this, on that. Live gameplay? Dude, not trying to get banned. What's your thoughts on me making a minute ball build day one? Dude, what? Why are you making a minute ball build? What's the motive? You're thinking about making a 6'7" ISO lock? Okay. Yeah, y'all could take a lot away from the gameplay and put that into your builds. Y'all let me know if anything happens that's crazy in this gameplay. What's your thoughts on my center making a good girl build day one? Dude, what? Your center's making a good girl build. Your thoughts on the game? I would say the game has a lot of potential. The dribbling looks like it has potential. The finishing's OP. Paint defense looking questionable. Blocks are good though. I have some questions with defense, but I would say it's somewhere in the middle. Not terrible, not great. Kind of just got to see what happens with it when we actually get on the game. Yo, y'all make sure to sub up though, follow up. I'm streaming every single day for 2K27. Pretty much starting now. Actually, yeah, the daily streams probably start today, now that I really think about it. Y'all let me know if anything crazy happens in this gameplay while I'm gone. Hold on.
And he's good on the second. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Simons, the pass to Embiid. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the 76ers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep. And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Joel Embiid out there with Dominic Barlow. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Wade. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Move inside by Joel.
Oh, my bad. I'm back. Is there gonna be my career gameplay? No. Just play now. Rucker Park, some stuff like that. Yo, overlaps is good, bro. Go back. Bro, what? Why? If you spam D-Book, you weren't good at 2K? I wouldn't say that. Good players just use D-Book because it was a good move. Good players are going to do cheesy things. They're going to do the most OP things. That doesn't mean that they're a bad player because they do that.
Dylan is really tough to guard.
Embiid in the corner. From way outside, Joel Embiid.
On the air raid, these teams are letting it fly. Oh, they're out here competing, which is exactly what you want to see.
Players that only use D-Book? Oh yeah, then that's kind of like a crutch, you know, that's kind of, yeah, I can see that.
When you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Taxi's checked in for
I don't know what time the 2K HQ app releases tomorrow. I got to figure that out.
Castle comes in for Harper. The 76ers leading by 7.
I would assume it would be 11 a.m. Eastern once the build stuff's all drops.
Maxey shoots over Fox. And that one's good. Maxey's got 10 points in the game.
Elite scores.
Does anybody know the exact time?
Defense every time.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's about to be crazy.
Now Fox.
I see New Balenciaga, I see.
It's Wade with the rebound.
Now I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every
You got any tips for a second year 2K player for making a build? I'm going to be playing early access. Yeah, tomorrow, be in the stream tomorrow, because tomorrow's when we can show all the build stuff and talk about all that. Right now I can't really say anything. But I mean, shit, finishing's looking pretty OP from the play now footage.
How's that affect things on the floor?
Blocks are looking good too. We saw one right there. There's a lot more blocks, as there probably should be. Because 26, there was like none.
at the point of attack.
Now here's Embiid. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Over Quaitons. It's rebounded by Quaitons.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Here's Vassell. Out to Harris. From past the arc. Barlow grabs the rebound. The 76ers leading by 11. There's 1:59 left here in the second.
26 worst defense in 2K history.
Embiid against Fox. Embiid powers it down.
What's good? What's good, Kanye?
And Philadelphia.
Shit, that's an interesting take. Yeah, I don't think it was amazing. So it's definitely,
James comes in.
see that. In play now, blocks were fouls in 26. Yeah, there was like no blocks, no chase downs really at all. Nothing. Damn. Am I bugging or was LeBron just flying in transition? I don't even think he push dribbled. Or did he?
San Antonio also making some changes.
Yo, it was like he like got like a speed burst.
In for Quaitons. And it's Dylan.
I want to make an ISO lock, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it 6'6" or 6'7". Yeah, you definitely gotta wait till tomorrow to see the build shit.
21 consecutive All-NBA
Is rebounding wings back? Build stuff tomorrow. How much days until early access solo, and are you gonna play? What is that? 5 days? August 26th. I think that's a Wednesday. Early access. They pushed it forward 2 days. It was supposed to be the 28th. Now it's the 26th. So if you guys get the $100 edition or better, you can play 9 days early. That's crazy. You know, that's actually crazy. Normally, it'll be like a few days early or whatever. 9 days early. And if they give creator early access an extra day, I don't know if they're doing that. That would be 10 days early. Like, that's crazy to think that we would be on the game for 9 or 10 days before everyone that got the standard edition gets on the game. Like, dude, 10 days is a lot of time. Like, probably by 3 days, I kind of really know what's going on, and I'm like locked and like have my sigs and jump shot and know how to dribble. Probably like three-ish days in. 10 days, yo, those dudes are gonna stand no chance versus me. And like, I'm not even trying to sound like cocky. Think about it. Especially if you're deep in and you're a good 2K player, you're probably on the game early. You're probably gonna be on early access. People that are getting the $70 regular edition playing later, that's probably more so the casuals. And I'm gonna be maxed out, 99 overall, badged out, know how to dribble. Yeah, it's clip for them. Think about it. They're gonna be touching the 2K for the first time, no badges, no knowledge of the game.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Wembenyama. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Philadelphia leading.
The regular edition comes out like September, I don't know what day it is, 4th? Yeah, those dudes are gonna get cooked. Have to get the $70 one this year? Yeah. I mean, I can see that if you have to. At least you're getting it.
And Fox has it in the corner. No good on the triple. LeBron outside.
The worst two parts of 2K is grinding 99 overall and grinding build specialization. I forgot about build specialization. Yeah, I'm gonna cook up some center builds in stream tomorrow. Yeah. Everything. We're gonna, yeah, it's gonna be a long stream. It's gonna be fun. I don't know, Qwerty. Mike Wang just tweeted something about alley oops. On semi-pro and pro, it's always square to /X to finish oops. On rookie, there is no button at all, like last year. The directional alley oop finish buttons are on the rest of the difficulties. Directional alley oop finish buttons. What? Release, preach that follow.
Yeah, now the question begins. Defensively, if you start to collapse on him, what else are you going to give up?
And we've got our 2K insider, Gerania on the line.
Wait, they have Shams in 2K? Has that ever been a thing?
2024 offseason, Paul George had a disappointing 2 years in Philadelphia. Injuries limited PG to only 78 games over his time with the Sixers, and Philly is hoping that Jaylen Brown can now step into that.
He was in 26? Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even think I played a single play now game. Well, other than like Community Day. All off 2K26. You're making a 0 defense, 6'4" offensive god? Bro, you're just saying screw defense? Straight offense? I guess you're beating me, pulling with me with that? 0 defense, no prim, no wingspan? You don't think you're gonna touch play now much? Yeah, usually you do. Yeah, this is 2K27 right here if you guys are just coming here. If you guys are in the TikTok stream, come through to the Twitch, Soul__ on Twitch. I'll explain how you guys can win the VC giveaway. Soul__ on Twitch. Who is that? Optimus? I know, Kaponsky, I know, bro, I know. Bits. Might as well be trying to get better at YouTube if I'm going to be on the game. Offense is always better than defense in every 2K we've had. Every 2K? That doesn't mean put 0 defense in your build, though.
Greg, you were left-handed, just like De'Aaron Fox. Does that make things tougher on defenses?
Yes, because it flips the court. On D, you have
What do you think about females in my career? I don't think the females are in my career. I think they're just in part. Is your defense build going to be fries? Yeah. That's fries, Joe. Please pull up on me with that. Thank you. Yeah, the new crew stuff looks good. Nah, dude. 2K21 next gen, this dude KP made a 25 acceleration build. That's crazy. Yo, OG! Pyro with the raid of 6. Who's here from the raid? W Raid, bro. I'll make sure to follow him. W Raid, appreciate you. Is finishing gonna be really good to have this year? It looks pretty good, bro.
Check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin.
Airwoods, preach to follow. Me, let's go. From the raid. From the raid. W Raid, bro. Hope you had a good stream. Nova with the follow. Well, let me go back.
Castle said, "We know what we have in our locker room. Nobody takes anything personally."
Nova from the raid. What's good? Damn, Champagne just be getting dunked on. Is that just making a 6'6" maximum span two-way slashing play? Okay. Tenacity was good. Preach the follow. I'll explain the VC giveaway and the 2K27 giveaway in 1 minute once this gameplay is over. Billy, what's good?
No good. Spurs trail by 15.
Oh. I just want to find a good build for the first season so I'm not wasting VC.
And the layup falls. Vassell's got his first points of the night. All right, Richard,
Andrew,
you're one of
let's go.
Are there any current players that remind you?
All right, let me just see real fast. Let's see if we got any new breakdowns or anything. I guess in the meantime, I'll tell you about the VC giveaway and the 2K27 giveaway that we're currently doing. For the VC giveaway, all you have to do is DM me on Instagram. It's Solo IT. Y'all see the Instagram right there. Y'all pull up Instagram real quick. Follow me. It's Solo IT, and DM me your age and your state. DM me your age and your state to enter. If you're from a different country, you can do age and country. DM me your age and state, and I'll get back to you, giving away a bunch of VC. And if you guys want to enter the 2K27 giveaway, that one is on my Twitter or my X, YT_solo. So y'all make sure to go over there and enter because we're drawing the winner maybe tonight or tomorrow morning in the stream. I know there's got to be some more. Like, let me just look it up. There's got to be some more people posting. I'm just not seeing. Okay. We have Cole did gameplay as well. These are just raw. People just uploading like raw gameplay, like not, you know, explaining it much or breaking it down at all. Like we could watch that. Ooh, yeah, man. Okay. Hold on. This could be good. This could be good.
First, this is not a scripted video. I'm going straight off.
Stream tonight, bro? Yeah, I'm trying to stream tonight. I gotta get some shit done though. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day.
I made sure I got over probably 100 different clips for you guys to analyze, study from, maybe break down in your own video. You got my permission.
Yeah, we watched Grinding's video. That was a pretty solid one.
Go ahead.
You think 6'4" is gonna be good this year, guys? Tomorrow I'll be able to talk about all builds, heights, all that type of stuff. That's 11 a.m. Eastern is when that happens.
Because if I sit there and dribble in front of a court by myself with no defense being played and stamina,
Yadaman is usually pretty good when it comes to dribbling, so.
It's gonna look amazing, all right? And I'm not out here to try to make things look better than they are or make things look worse than what they are.
Wait, did he just start using face cam? I swear he used to not do that.
And that's exactly what I'm showing you right now. But there's a lot of positives from my opinion, from what I was able to experience. Being that the game
he's been using face cam?
The gameplay that we got to make
like how long
is limited, all right? It's not the full game. So take that in consideration. And there's some things that I will address in this video that I do think that
Yo Murph, preach the follow, bro.
Could take a next leap when it comes to this game, because y'all know every year the trolls, they'll say it's the same game, bro. I don't care. They invite anybody to community day. It's the same friggin' game. Y'all know, all right? When it comes to 2K, every year it's a different friggin' game, all right? And something.
Hey, just so y'all know,
like mocap animations and things like that. And guys, you're watching the gameplay in the back because I'm not trying to influence you.
Just so y'all know. When do you guys have your fantasy football drafts? When is your guys' fantasy football drafts? You guys are doing that. Because I'm going to put you on real quick. I've been drafting an underdog. I always do. Like I haven't done my main drafts yet, you know. That's in, I don't know, a week or two. 30th, I think. Yeah, my main drafts haven't happened yet. But on Underdog, you could draft for $3, $5, get really good practice and win millions of dollars too. They have massive prize pools. And they gave me a code. So you guys could download Underdog Fantasy, use code SOLO. They're basically giving out a free $50 right now when you use my code. Rip some fantasy football drafts, have a chance to win millions of dollars. It's a really good practice too. So again, that's Underdog Fantasy. When you're making your account at the bottom, just click add referral code, add solo, sign up, rip some fantasy drafts. It's fun.
When they brought Pro Play, Jamal Murray behind the back got taken out. Kyrie dribbled.
You want me to look at the trailer where they're in the park? Why?
That Pro Play delivered and they got taken out. So 2K has never been the same game. I say that because this year, this is the first year I can really say this is the biggest leap in change that I've seen from one 2K to another. And this is...
Yo, what? That's a crazy take because I was feeling the opposite way. This dude is capping? I don't know though. Maybe he's not. Maybe I'm bugging. I was feeling like this shit is a little like 26. There's obviously changes. No 2K's copy and paste, nothing. It's not really too close, but usually it's kind of very different. Like, yo, this feels crazy. I feel like 27 has some similarities to 26.
2K to another. This is generations of 2K.
A lot of 2Ks have similarities to other 2Ks, but
whether you like that or not, that's
I don't
your
know.
decision, all right? Me personally, I've let you guys know already on my channel, I'm a mocap guy. Pro Play delivered some great animation.
So you're hitting Legend 8? Legend 8, god damn. Yo, type 1 in the chat if you guys are hitting Legend 8.
But, you know, I'm an OG. I've been around for a while.
Actually, if you guys haven't heard, it goes from Rookie 1 to Legend 8. So there's 8 of each. You got Rookie 1 to 8, Pro 1 to 8, or no, Starter 1 to 8, Vet 1 to 8, Legend 1 to 8. What rep are you guys gonna get to? Call it now. Call it now. Be realistic. Be realistic. Me, I'll probably get to Legend 1 maybe. Legend 1 feels good. Feels normal. Like, you know, Legend 1 on 26 would probably mean that on 27 you would get to like Legend 3. Legend 2, 3. If you guys don't know, it goes all the way to Legend 8, but that doesn't mean there's like more rep to earn. That doesn't mean it's harder. It's just, it's easier to rep up, if that makes sense. Because there's so many reps, you're gonna rep up more. Like, it doesn't mean that it's a longer rep grind. So if you hit Legend 1 on 2K26, that probably means on 2K27 you'd be like a Legend 3 or 2. So yeah, I mean Legend 1, that if you guys were like Vet 4, Legend 1's very attainable if you grind the same.
We like what the nostalgia and the effectiveness of some of these moves, but 2K is going away from
Yeah, I'm doing a live tomorrow. That's gonna be the big stream tomorrow with all the different builds and stuff. I'm excited for that one. This one's really nothing. You know, actually, it's
let me tell y'all something right now.
It's a lot, but tomorrow's the main shit.
Play system, like this feels the closest to real life as it's gonna get. Speed boosting is completely different. I know on the screen you've already seen me do a couple L2 cancels.
What was that? Hold on.
I know on the screen you've already seen.
He's gonna burst back left.
A couple L2 cancels is completely different. I know on the screen you've already seen me do a couple L2.
That's like an L2 cancel right there.
Them by now, I didn't want to call them out. I want you to obviously look at the screen and analyze things yourself, because I didn't just sit here and get like 10 different clips and just repeat them over and over and talk to you. I actually spent hours trying to get footage versus AI on, you know, at first I was on the highest difficulty.
I wonder if you do it the same way as in 26. I'll be playing My Career Era and My NBA Superstar. Okay, Sir Case. I heard there's no Zen anymore. Guys, let me talk about the cheating thing, because they did talk about that at the game reveal at the end, I believe. A lot of people are confused on this. Yeah, Jay Blake just said Zen's our patch, bro. He's being sarcastic. A lot of people are confused on this. Guys, there's been cheating in 2K since 21. I'm not even trying to bash. You're cooked. I'm not trying to bash 2K or nothing, by the way. I'm just stating facts. People have been cheating since 21 current gen, and then 2K will come out with a patch, a ban wave, whatever, The cheaters just adapt. They find a new way to cheat. They find a new way to do it, new script, whatever. 2K did not say they did not say this. They did not say every cheater is getting banned and cheating will not be on our game. They did not say that. They said something along the lines of, you know, we're implementing a new way to ban the cheaters or something. You know, and that's, they didn't even, I'm pretty sure, unless I misheard them, they didn't even say like it's in the game at launch. Like they said like we're gonna roll that out or something, like once 27 gets going. Which in my head, all the cheaters, they always do some new shit on a new 2K. They gotta learn. It will be added after day one. They have to learn how to cheat or whatever, how to set up their cheating device on a new 2K because it's a new game. So I assume once they figure out how to do that, then 2K will start figuring out how to ban them and take action. But nah, it's not it's not like that. Oh, now there's gonna be no cheating. They can just snap their fingers. Like, it's not easy. It's not like that at all. Obviously 2K, so I saw some people saying, oh my god, 2K actually cares about cheaters. Like, I guess sometimes it seems like they don't, but they do. It's just nearly impossible, like with what these cheaters are doing in terms of adapting and finding loopholes.
There is some pros to this, and to me, there
I don't
is
know.
some adjusting to do. I'm not gonna call it a con yet because I do.
That's the first time they mentioned on a live stream. Yeah, I feel like they kind of had to. It's been a big talk, but they really didn't have to. But
there's going to be a lot of guards that get packed up. Guards, right? And it might be you. You might have to take a bite out of that humble pie. It might be you. But if you're willing to adapt, willing to learn something new, because the direction that 2K went this year, I'm gonna tell you the closest things that we got when it comes to the dribble wise. This feels like a combination of 2K20, 2K22, 2K26 with a little sprinkle of 2K25. And the reason why I say that is in 2K20 it didn't have
which 2Ks did he say?
Speed boost, right?
2K20?
The closest things that we got when it comes to the dribble wise. This feels like a combination of 2K20, 2K22, 2K20.
You're not joining 1 of 1? Is that cashed out on Enzo's crew? Maybe, but I need my teammates in there, and I think I'm just gonna make my own and be a top ranked crew. I don't know. I mean, I was talking to Cash about making a crew, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to join that. I'm sure they'd probably let me in.
With a little sprinkle of 2K25.
I mean, I'm gonna be playing a lot.
In 2K20,
I know I'm a creator, but I'll be up there.
You didn't have your 2K22 left-right movement,
especially early on.
You
rep.
had to do
Probably.
some moves, speed boost, and then hit like
I
a
think
big
so. Overlaps.
Or
I want to make a group chat on Twitter, but I don't know.
Right? The Steezo dribble aspect is, you know,
yeah.
People are not gonna, you know.
We're probably gonna do that soon. Speed boost looks so amazing. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with it as a defender.
So let's just stick to
bro, you're literally a troll.
What I'm talking about, you had to do a move. Same like 19. You couldn't just run out their speed boost with 19. You had to do a move first. This year on 2K26, you're gonna have to do a move. You understand me? Like, I'm not saying you can't speed boost without doing a move. It's not gonna be effective. Let me just go out there and say that. All right, it's not gonna be effective. And the reason why I say some elements of 2K22 because the standstill combos in this game, guys, I was smart.
Guys, if you're new, make sure to click that red subscribe button. Click that follow button if you guys are on the Twitch, the TikTok. I'm gonna be streaming every single day from now till April. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know. I'm gonna be starting my daily streams pretty much today, so
obviously this is the first footage that we
y'all tap in, follow up, sub up.
Obviously, I'm not out there with custom SIGs, but I try to get a wide variety.
Nah, my own crew, probably FadeX. I mean, there's gonna be some creators in there, I'm sure, but
I'm running off big 3 hours sleep. Yes, 3 hours sleep. Been up since I've got back from the airport, trying to figure out how do I deliver this video to you guys without hyping something up and without bashing it for no reason, because I'm not with the
yeah, I'll see if he wants to join the crew, I guess.
I'm gonna give you my opinion. If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, bro, we're all entitled to our own. And
I mean, I'll text him right now and see.
I'm in love with the standstill combos, my standstill dribblers. This throw, I felt like I had full control of my player with the standstill, and that has to do with the new system Mike One implemented. I've been asking for this for years. And even when I was at community day, I said, I've been asking.
Above all was the crew.
Finally did it. You know, no, some of you guys are probably not going to be happy that they did it in the pro play era. I asked for this like 4 years ago. Like, let us be able to customize our dribble sigs like a dunk style would. And they gave us that ability now. And you guys are absolutely going to love that. To me, feature wise, I'm not talking about animation or anything. Feature wise, this is the.
I just asked Chad if he wants to join the crew, but
Guys are
I kind of feel like Chad might crew hop. Well, I guess at the beginning you probably shouldn't do that, but
for now, enjoy
for the rewards.
The gameplay.
Will this be the best 2K since Prime Fortnite?
Already chosen for a player and show you guys that the versatility of standstill.
Thinking about that.
Boosting, maybe even the L2 cancel. You know, trying to change pace of the.
This might be.
L2 cancel is real. This is a real life basketball experience.
This might be, bro. I might have to get that tweet ready.
You're getting, right? I'm not saying.
Oh my God, it's a Los Polos. Yeah, you're a troll, bro. What's good, Jay?
Nice combos.
Or CJ.
A few change of pace moves because L2 cancel not even a fake move.
We're gonna get those crew rewards quick, yeah. Whoever's in my crew, I locked.
Knows that you have tricked the defender by accelerating one way, changing pace of direction one way, maybe accelerating again, step back, and then accelerate again. Everybody does it. That as any type of ball handling ability, everybody does it, right? So let's just get that out of the way. But are we doing it literally the whole possession? No, and that's where the gripe comes from. Complaints. So standstill dribblers, guys are gonna love this game. And I myself, y'all know.
How do you know about that, Snixy?
I was standstill dribbling like crazy before I started really steezo dribbling again. In 19, I really did more steezo than anything dribbling. So yeah, speed boosters, the left righters, the AKA.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing the soloverse on day one. I'm gonna do my own crew though. Like, I'm not talking about the soloverse. I'm making my own crew that I'm in. It's like a top ranked crew. I mean, soloverse was supposed to be top ranked, but that was for more like viewers. If you shower more than once a week, you're getting kicked from solo's crew. Yeah. No working, no school, no showers. I mean, we're gonna be keeping track of these type of things.
And I'm pretty sure y'all can figure it out by yourself too.
We're gonna have a stench check. No, I'm just kidding. Soloverse was good in season 1 and 2. It was. Yeah. And we did clear outs and shit too.
Switch through all these players and just dribbled.
My goat, Landon with the 5 months. W Landon Howard with the tier 1 for 5 months. W sub, W in the chat, W in the chat. Appreciate you. If you guys want no ads on my emotes for the next month, which is gonna be a big month, I'm streaming every day. Y'all gotta sub up like my boy Landon. Sub up for free if you got a Twitch Prime sub too. If you guys are in the TikTok chat, come through the Twitch. Solo underscore on Twitch. I'm about to explain this VC giveaway and the 2K27 giveaway. Solo underscore on Twitch. What you think about 27 so far? I don't know. I think it has potential. I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's great. The dribbling looks like it could be good. We just gotta lab with it a little bit. Finishing looks pretty OP.
But standstill dribblers are gonna love this game so far.
What do you think about 27 so far, Landon? These AIs have really good defense. So if I can't shoot over them.
The biggest problem that I had, and the reason
AIs are looking crazy.
That obviously you guys have noticed already. The stamina is tough. All right, let's just say that the stamina is going to drain very fast. It might.
Jay Glash, preach the sub.
It felt like it. I didn't really dribble too much without double Gatorade at all, or at least one, so I can't say that. I do know though for a fact.
Drew, what's good?
Build like a John Morant. I don't know what his handles for days was, but his stamina drained less than other people. All right. So your badges are going to matter. You're going to need the highest level Hall of Fame or gold handles for days and then boost it up. You're not going to come out here with no bronze or silver, right? No. Every year, if you come out here with bronze or silver, you better be on a big 6
you mean big
or something like that.
On
right?
5s?
Or you're getting boxed by a good lockdown unless you're just elite. More people can't do that. That's the 1%. So stamina, I hope that they do buff it because it drains a little bit too fast. And is it the full game? Can I make a real assumption of that? No, because every year we need double stamina if you're going to play competitively. We've always known that you need double stamina, all right? But I do hope that the stamina doesn't drain that fast if you don't even have 1 bar. If you do your workout, you have 1 bar, right? But the thing is,
yo, sorry, what's good?
Bar, I believe that it's gonna drain a little too fast. Like I said, me personally, I already know
you could equip.
In this community.
No, you could use jumpers last year. I remember I was using Matt Ryan, and I was like, Matt Ryan's gonna be the wave.
It's a disadvantage.
And then I used that for a while though, before switching to Rayon.
That's what I'm expecting. No.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be big. Tomorrow's gonna be crazy. in
every
terms
single
of this
chance I had to
content
change
stuff and
different players
the
and stuff like that, I was
builds and all that, more gameplay
L2,
stuff.
L2 cancel, I should say. But to sit there and spam it.
You like
especially
Yad Man,
close
Pustada?
to your
I still have
stuff,
Matt Ryan on my Lockets chicken. Yeah.
all my Sim Nation people out
Bro,
there,
I mean, my day one shit,
I'm excited to check
I
out
feel like hit last year. My day one build, I was on it for like over 40 days. It was till season 2, I
sometimes
think.
community put us against each other, but I was
My jumper I used for like 3 seasons.
surprised of how cool Kevin Cruz was. So shout out to Kevin Cruz. You know, we're growing man around. We don't do that foolish. So yeah, I'm excited to see what he has to cook up. I do feel like
You're one of the first people to mention that, Pustado. I think you're the first one.
Say that to every
We got the
group
Shaq jersey in the back.
skill level. Sim
No one was
Nation
mentioning
still have
it.
their top players execute, because you're gonna get boxed out here. I don't care what group you're in, Meta, Steezo, if you're in Sim Nation, if you're in Standstill, you will get boxed this year more times than none.
Used
If you
Kyle
screw up.
Korver all year, the base.
Defense is for real this year. Defense is for real.
How many VC for first day?
No perimeter, you might just get boxed.
All right.
If you don't,
I'm about to go over the VC giveaway
if you like that, you
in a
like
second.
that. I'm just being transparent.
If you guys are in the TikTok stream, come through to the Twitch. Still underscore on Twitch.
No, things can change. Take that in consideration.
I see you, Lamar. I see you.
These AIs are.
What Garbo you making tomorrow? Tomorrow. Y'all be in the stream tomorrow morning.
Trust and believe me. If you play rec and you're,
I'm gonna be live like all day though tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie. I think tomorrow we do a long stream. Long ass stream, so we're gonna talk everything surrounding the builds. I'm excited. I heard 6-7 on the meta. Where'd you hear that?
To improve upon, you know, I feel like this direction could make the game way better. Is aside from the stamina, let's just turn the game speed up just like +3, +4.
How does the giveaway work? Yeah, I'm about to get into that.
Because I was
You announcing the winner of the giveaway with Benny tonight?
Already, and the defense recovered.
I think I'm supposed to, but I kind of want to do it tomorrow.
See them recovering just as fast as you see me cooking.
3 days.
Understand me?
Oh no.
If you're a good lockdown, a lot of guards, including myself, I expect to get boxed.
It should be tonight, but like tomorrow morning should be valid too. That's still technically 4 days. Literally like 4 days and 12 hours.
And shooting, and this is the direction I feel like.
Damn. I'm retweeting this tweet. Guys, no one really entered the 2K27 giveaway on my Twitter. I just retweeted it, so it's at the top of my Twitter, YT_solo.
Game speed and stamina.
YT_solo. Oh wait.
This is the type of year of people like
You gotta go to the
myself,
reposts, I guess. Repost tab.
Crazy. You understand me? Because if you're somebody that can shoot, dribble in any way to ISO, younger people like myself, brethren, Lil Nike, crazy.
Lil
You understand
Nike.
me? Because if you're somebody that can shoot, dribble in any way to ISO, because I do believe screens will be very effective this year as well. Because
You're gonna buy everything in swags in a limited edition?
you're gonna need to use
Bro,
your
what?
teammates. The days of the guards, just, you know, based off my own experience, let me just say that, because this is community day. Things are destined to change once we're able to slap 2 Gatorade bars on and have max badges and have your sig.
How do I run the giveaway? Yeah, I'm gonna just.
You know, things can change.
I'm explaining in like a
From what
minute.
I've seen,
Let this video
you
end.
might have to pass the ball more, and this is the direction 2K has been wanting to go in. Realism, all right? And it makes sense because $1 billion company, right? You know, they would want their basketball game to be representative of real life basketball.
Wait, I just realized.
Consumer might not like that because, you know, most consumers want to cheese. They want to have some fun. You see what I'm saying? And
I just realized with the crews, like if I'm making my own crew, and then if I want to play Pro-Am, it has to be within my crew, or I'd have to disband the crew. Because now Pro-Am is like within the crews. So if someone ever wanted to play Pro-Am with me, or like, no. Oh yeah, because private's different. Because private Pro-Am's separate. Mike Wink said you could play with other crew. In private, right? Pro-Am? Okay, never mind. Yeah. Yeah.
this year 2K really humped on that.
Your life is real? Why?
Now, like I said, I do believe once we get double Gatorade and get our badges and get our SIGs the way we want to, when we actually can get in the lab, things can change. You could ISO and get open, because there's no way a user is going to be playing stick skills like the AIs every single possession. No way. Will you get boxed sometimes? I think you're gonna see a lot of your favorite creators and even yourself get boxed up more times than none this year. You're gonna have to make the right basketball decision. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Hear me out. We've been begging for a skill gap. Begging for a skill, guys. We got our skill gap so far from what I've seen. Not everybody's gonna come out there running guard. It's not gonna happen. Not everybody is gonna be able to come out there and run wing. It's not gonna happen. You understand me?
you're gonna have to know how to score. I feel like this is like a 2K20 gameplay where you're gonna have to have a nice
What's up,
sniper in
Fuji?
the corner. You're gonna have to have a person that can create space and create shots for other people, and you're gonna have to have somebody that can protect the paint, like real life basketball, or three bills that can do all three, you know? So, or if you play fives, you're gonna have to really run a specific offense on defense, because I'm telling you, this is the biggest leap I've seen in change in 2K, and anybody in their right friggin' mind that's watching this video and watching these clips and say, oh bro,
What's good, Zane?
they invite anybody to community.
I don't know,
game,
Zane.
man. This is the same game. You're sick, bro. I'm telling you right now, you're sick. This is far from the same game. Matter of fact, I want you to forget what you know about 2K26 and 2K25 and all that.
Bring
It's
back
a whole
numbered
new game,
contests.
a whole new
Do we have to start that
realm.
hashtag?
Take some adapt-
A lot of people are
change
saying that
is
that's
the-
ass that they don't have the numbered
change
contest.
implemented the wrong way is where we can run into issues. And so far from what I'm seeing and what I've played, I actually had control of my player when I was standstill dribbling. Now, when it comes to the speed boost is where it'll change a little, because obviously they're trying to patch the left right. They don't want people out here left right for 19 seconds and then chuck up a smothered shot and shooting kites, bro. Bad luck. We might enjoy it, but that's a bad look, all right? If you want to represent basketball, bad luck. This would be
Any new hairstyles?
But
I have no
barely
clue.
Everybody can really play like that. It just seems like everybody can play like that because of skill-based matchmaking. That's a whole other topic, though. I don't even know if that's still a thing. But change implemented the right way could be what we've been.
Yeah,
doing.
John Morant be
I can't
dribbling
speak on
pretty
this
good.
game saying it's
He moving
anything
pretty
like
fast.
16 because I didn't really play 16 too much. But I will say that the animations do feel like when I was speed boosting, and it did feel like it activated a little bit like 16 in some way. And the combos that I was doing. Now, obviously, like I said, this is play now, learn 2K and blacktop footage. That's all we could really.
Guys, VC giveaway in the Twitch if you guys are in the TikTok chat. Solo and Scrum Twitch. Come through, come through, come through.
So you can really dissect it yourself.
Let me see what else we can find here. 2K27. Have you guys seen the Joe Knows Mike Wang interview or not? You need to make it more arcade-like. Okay, low key, low key, low key. This looks like a mix of 21 and 23, you think? Doing some math in my head right now. Hold on. Solo Los Big Red. Can you buy me 2K? Dude, what? Me and Benny got a 2K27 giveaway right now on my Twitter. Here, I'll put the link in the chat. I'm getting so much ads. Bro. Here's the link to my 27 giveaway. Right there. Yo, Solo. Yadman was moving, bro. Standstill looking great this year. Yeah. Standstill dribbling's looking good. I'm just worried about the burst, but I feel like we will figure that out. How many people do you know for sure that'll be in the crew day one? Shit, like 8? I don't know. Not many. What's good, Apple? The link right there. The link is right there. And then here's how to enter the VC giveaway. If you guys haven't been in here, you haven't heard. It's gonna be on Instagram. So my Instagram is itssoloyt. Y'all pull up Instagram real quick. Look me up, itssoloyt. DM me your age and what state you're from to enter. DM me your age and what state you're from. I'll get back to you on the VC giveaway. Been giving out a lot of codes. If you're from a different country, just do your age in your country. Itssoloyt. Y'all DM me for VC. Y'all DM me. Xbox, PS codes, all that. I'm a red plate with 81 percentage. Can I join the crew? Join the crew? Oh, the new crew? Maybe. I don't know. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people in there that are from the chat that, you know, I don't even know who you are right now, or, you know, like you just said, love her secret. I'm already played with 81%. Can I join the crew? I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be recruiting a ton of people from the chat too, and then we're gonna be doing clear outs. So we got to keep grinders in the crew. We got to keep grinders in the crew. Yo, if you guys are in the YouTube stream, link in the chat. Yeah, I already have like 10-ish people maybe. Yeah, I got a lot of people. Hold on, Chad. 1 second. Guys, if you're in the YouTube stream, sub up if you guys haven't. Build stuff is tomorrow. So videos, streams, all that, be on the lookout. I'm going to raid my Twitch though, and I'm going to explain, you know, the VC giveaways, 27 giveaways, and just chop it up in the Twitch chat. When I end the YouTube stream, it's going to redirect you to my early access stream for 2K27. So just click notify me. Just click notify me on that stream. But I'll see y'all on the Twitch if you guys are on the YouTube stream. Solo underscore on Twitch.